Man, that was some great energy coming in. We had enough of that. Let me come on camera. What's good? What's good? Peace and blessings to everybody. We are celebrating a new year. We had a few trip ups, you know what I'm saying? I want to do this stream before. But I just want to say that I want to declare this to everyone in the YouTube atmosphere. Octavius is YouTuber sector. Okay? YouTuber sector. Okay? We get shit popping, whether what sector we visit or in. We don't care, you know what I mean? We entertain the people, you know what I mean? Whether it's Black Lives Matter, you know, entertainment sector, you know what I'm saying? Black sector, beef sector, you know what I'm saying? Street sector, you know what I mean? This shit sector, all that bullshit. You know, I have no limitations, nigga. None. You know what I'm saying? And there is no higher power above me, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to Octavius Prime. And it never is. So, for motherfuckers feeling like they're going to go and visit certain spaces and tell, you know what I'm saying, or try to run some kind of like narrative and shit as if I give a fuck about anybody or any other man, woman, or child, and their disposition when it comes to Octavius, I would let you know now I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I've been on some peep shit. I haven't beef with none of these niggas in a long time. You know what I mean? But sometimes you gotta come out and let these niggas know. You know what I'm saying? I'm a motherfucking monster. Okay? I'm a motherfucking monster. If we just don't say that flat out. How you doing? Yeah, and Kiki was born straight out the beef sector. You know, shout out to her. All right. Yeah, and they're mad that we have each other's back. You know what I mean? We have each other's back. And you know, like, you know, it's a lot of narratives running. You know what I mean? When you're successful and shit, you know, you got to be expecting. You go to certain spaces and shit, you know, motherfuckers gonna be in the chat hating. You know what I mean? That's all they know. You know what I mean? Pathetic ass niggas. Niggas that can't turn on their camera and show their face and shit. Niggas that can't come up and speak with their voice. Motherfuckers hiding constantly behind troll pages. Motherfuckers want to get a rundown of what they think about your life. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They want to hear all about your life and what they feel about your life. You know what I mean? The desolation or destitution of your life. You know what I mean? But when you know, motherfuckers gonna do that shit. You know what I'm saying? When you have the courage to actually be yourself, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers gonna do that shit. You feel me? So, I have no concern. I mean, I had my one of my partners from this space, one of my moderators hit me up and say, you know, somebody running your name. You know what I mean? Let me tell you something like my daddy said. I'm gonna tell you to all you motherfuckers that may be listening. I don't respect none of y'all to the point I'm a lie to you. I don't give a fuck about you. Bitch, who the fuck are you telling on? Because if you getting a motherfucker to tell on me, let me know who that is so I can go and get that done. You know what I'm saying? And please believe I will if I have to. There ain't nobody on this motherfucker that I give a fuck about to the point I'm going to sit there and lie and change narratives for. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I've been a monster. Yes, I have done things on here that I am proud of. You know what I'm saying? That's monstrous. You know, I'm going to say I ain't proud of. I have done things on here. Yes, I'm proud of some of the monstrous shit that I've done. You know what I mean? But unlike a lot of these people, they're frauds. You know, motherfuckers, let me go find somebody to snitch and tell. Let me go. And they going to get them together. No, but motherfucker, there is no one that can check Octavius, bitch. I'm going to let you know that. You know what I mean? When I go places, yes, you're gonna get imposed on. Yes, bitch, I will dominate. If I do drop on a motherfucker's panel, I will dominate the fucking panel. So fucking what? You know what I mean? I'm a fucking man. What the fuck I supposed to do? Sit there and get a dick in my ass? I'm sorry. That just ain't me. You know what I mean? I mean, if that's what you expect, if that you expect niggas to be feminine, broken, you know what I'm saying? Big wrists and broken wrists and shit. You know what I'm saying? In these spaces that I have put my hard work, blood, sweat, and tears in, you know what I'm saying? No matter where it's at, it ain't me. You know what I mean? I heard some shit, rumblings about Jay Wilson talking shit. You know what I mean? Man, that nigga's got to live with the fact that he got to live with the fact that he craving dick in his booty every fucking night. You know what I'm saying? The cravings I don't have. But whatever drag a motherfucker could come up with me, you know what I'm saying, against Octavius, I don't have those cravings. I don't know what it's like. I don't know what my shit that come out of my body in the front tastes like. It never will go to the grave not knowing that shit. You know what I'm saying? But oh, that's too harsh. That's too much for these niggas. You know what I'm saying? So when I come out and be a motherfucking monster, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you live here. Oh, you do that. All that kind of shit. Cool. Whatever. But my booty hole is intact, bitch. Okay. I have never bowed to men. I never laid with a motherfucking man. You know what I mean? And for the niggas that did, fine. You know what I'm saying? But when all's fair in love and war, but when I go to war with niggas, they get hurt. I gotta put limitations on Prime. Prime gotta have you limited and hit what he speak about. You know what I'm saying? Because I can move around all kinds of different ways and shit. You know what I'm saying? All kind of different ways. Shout out to everybody that's coming through. You know what I'm saying? How you doing, Rita Black? So we gotta move around all different ways. And I want to come live and talk about that, but we moving forward. You know what I mean? I had enough of that back and forth with bitch niggas. You know what I'm saying? But no time. And I'm just saying this to Trish. Trish, I don't respect you enough to lie to you. Someone could go tell her that. Say, Octavius do not respect Trish enough to lie to her. Okay? Whether you had 5 billion bitches in your chat or 5 motherfuckers in your chat, which is the regular, I don't respect you enough. Or anybody else on this motherfucking platform that has never donated, had never did a motherfucking thing for my platform at all, enough to lie to them about any goddamn thing I have to say. You know what I'm saying? If you're misinformed on shit and if I inform you on shit, this is what the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? But don't ever call me a goddamn liar or I need a bitch on this shit, you know what I'm saying, for a motherfucking thing. What's going on, Latanya? What's going on, Rena Black? You know what I mean? We don't need a nigga for shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay. I'm known in these sectors. Where do I come from? That's a mystery, right? Cool. But motherfuckers know me in this sector without dick ride the fucking sector. You know what I mean? We ain't the same with a lot of this shit. You know what I'm saying? We are not the same. What's going on, King of Tommy Terry? We up in here. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, if people want to join up and they want to do all kinds of shit and run live roast, you know what I mean? Like, Chips is over there was just live roasting like a motherfucker today, talking about we lied about certain people, not knowing certain people. Like, bitch, I don't, like, listen, I ain't trying to call you a bitch, okay? Because I don't even want to smoke with you and shit like that, but I'm going to let you know, I'm disgusted by the fact that you feel that I could stoop to that fucking low to lie about any motherfucking thing on this platform. Okay? When at the same time, in the sector that you from and you champion, there are many motherfuckers that drag kids all the time. So why the fuck you reaching out to your target Ken? You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not the only fucking one. You know what I'm saying? So this low-hanging fruit ass shit, it's a fraud. It's a facade at best. Y'all hit that like button on the way in, man. I really can't see everybody who's typing up in here. You know, so I can see y'all on the stream, but the way I got it set up, the numbers are not accurate as how many people are here. But let's let the record reflect how many people is here as far as the likes. You know what I'm saying? And if you got a platform, share me out. But moving in 2025, like I said, we're changing up the platform. The beef and the fuck nigga shit, you know what I'm saying, going back and forth with bitch niggas, retarded motherfuckers that's on SSI and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, that's mentally ill, you know, get their check for mental illness and shit, and living off Uncle Sam, when Octavius is not on any form of welfare, you know what I'm saying, I'm not on any form of welfare, I don't get food stamps, none of that shit, so motherfuckers want to talk about my life, you know what I'm saying, and want to misdirect motherfuckers and change that shit. Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess she called him out. But, I mean, it's cool that she did. You know what I mean? It's cool that she did. But the thing is, I'm not lying about whatever the fuck I put out there. I'm not lying about that shit. That's why I don't like fucking with these niggas and hitting panels. Like lately, I've been hitting panels. For my own reasons. Okay? But, yeah, I'm pulling back from that shit. And you know what I'm saying? I'm pulling back from hitting niggas panels and shit. Because of that reason, once you hit a nigga panel, they think that you're trying to impress them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not, don't get it twisted. Because shit can go left real fucking quick. I'm not trying to impress none of you motherfuckers. for shit. You know what I'm saying? Because, see, I'm doing a stream with my camera on, with my fucking hair showing, my real fucking teeth. You know what I'm saying? Let's start there before we go into start talking about what you feel about a dox from 2 years ago on me. You know what I'm saying? Or what my girl said when she was drinking or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's start with turning the fucking camera on and being seen. Let's not be, if you men or women, you know what I'm saying, that's in y'all 40s, y'all haven't developed enough emotional confidence to not be triggered by fucking trolls to the point you can't turn your camera on a regular. You know what I'm saying? Let's start with that shit. Low self-esteem, first of all. You know what I'm saying? Like, we do a lot of AI shit. I do AI shit. It's fun. But besides my AI, you're going to see me. You're going to see me and my girlfriend AI. You're going to see me coming on camera 99% of the time at this particular time. You get what I'm saying? Now, this shit with Sheena going over there to the beef sector and shit, that bitch is a goddamn stalker. You know what I'm saying? The bitch was saying that she called the police and all this shit, and I got papers on me in Denver and all this shit. Them ragged ass, nothing ass bitches over there from the street sector, those scoundrel ass motherfuckers. They over there, they been stalking, they mad, you know what I mean, tracking and all that shit. And at the same time, when we was doing the Atlanta Street interview bullshit, you know what I'm saying, over here, all we did was expose the fact that Marcus was out here being on some fucking creep shit with a bunch of women. You know what I'm saying? And there were things that came out about his life. Like, West Indy ain't never changed her story about the BV. West Indy was targeted by them same bitches. You know what I'm saying? Who was a porn star, was an ex-porn star. She was targeted by these people. They had pictures of her children all on their fucking community wall. Resharing this shit, dogging her out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she was a porn star, but then she didn't deserve to be dragged or stalked or fuck with. The lady never even mentioned niggas' names. Yeah, they stalking niggas on community walls, making up all kinds of shit. You know what I'm saying? And like, my whole thing is, if you like, when it comes down to me addressing a motherfucker and a bitch dogging my name out, you know what I mean? If I do decide to grace a nigga panel and the bitch dogging my name out, I don't give a fuck about you talking about some goddamn business of the black sector, B sector, or both three sector. I don't give a fuck. If a nigga talk dogging my motherfucking name out, bitch, it is what it is. It is what the fuck it is. And don't catch a fucking straight. You know what I'm saying? Straight the fuck up. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? Don't catch it straight. But see, I understand I got to pull back from you niggas. You know what I'm saying? And let you niggas have the bullshit that y'all motherfuckers have, because niggas on some clout chasing shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas act like we just discovered Sonny. But you bitch ass niggas y'all niggas come from the beef sector. A lot of y'all niggas come from the beef sector and black sector. And y'all be in the fucking chat. So y'all niggas know who the fuck Sonny is. So don't act like it's some renewed shit like you niggas don't fucking know. We was doing fucking 7,000-8,000 views and shit, reviewing that shit a few months ago. So niggas like, oh, I don't know who Sonny is, all that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to be on some amnesia shit, cool. Have at it. But I can see the fraud and the bullshit that niggas are on. So can I drop the link? Hold up. Let me get the fucking straight off. Yeah, somebody. Is that somebody from Detroit, I guess? Hold up. So the link drop. When you come up here, I will turn the screen on so you can be seen. But I'm gonna screen you before you come up on the panel. See who you are, But yeah, but we had that shit with Sheena, and we had that shit with shit, and that guy was over there today promoting Sheena. You know what I mean? And like, Sonny, all I was saying over there, Sonny deserves to have her shit reset if she wants to go to a different place on the internet. Why are you weirdos following? No one gives a fuck about you telling on Sonny. Sonny is her own fucking woman. She has her own platform. You know what I'm saying? Let her live her life. I'm not jumping in the middle of her shit. If she got some shit with Ken, if it's about Ken and Sonny and their relationship or lack thereof, let them people talk about the shit on their own. They don't need no motherfucking ghost from Christmas past. People that say they can't stand her, they wishing for her to die. As of recent, you know what I'm saying? Following behind them. You know what I mean? It's disgusting. And at the end of the day, it'll all be about some bullshit. Let me tell you about Kiki and Octavius and shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, so somebody want to hit the link. Are you coming up? So let's. I want to break my stride. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hit the like button on the way in. Okay. So, um, on this channel, you know what I'm saying? We get into a lot of different things moving forward. Most definitely. Because like I said, I done had that back and forth shit. You know what I'm saying? I got the heavyweight title multiple times in multiple different sectors and shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas on some cold shit, niggas on some fucking bullshit. You know what I mean? So it is what the fuck it is. You know what I mean? Because like so a lot of times when you body a nigga out here, you know what I mean? It ain't about bodying motherfuckers. It's about the crowd they have. Them niggas ain't finna recognize that you killed their king or their empress. You know what I'm saying? They ain't finna recognize that shit for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's some bullshit. You feel me? It's some goddamn bullshit. So what we doing moving forward? We got some things coming up on this channel. And moderators, if you have access to my backup channel, just go to my homepage and you could get the Octavius Prime PhD of Neurology. That's where we be addressing this type of stuff moving forward. Me and Kiki had our thing at the beginning of the year. I wanted to actually talk about this in depth, you know what I'm saying, when it comes down to what we're going to be doing moving forward. So this channel will be changed up. How you doing, beautiful? Butterfly Nest was good. So it will be changed up a lot moving forward. The repetitiveness of dealing with psychopathic niggas, drug addicts and shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers that's always on some fucking type of substance and shit. You know what I'm saying? Continuously. So we ain't trying to shade my baby. You know what I'm saying? But niggas be on some shit continuously fucked up on this shit. And so talk on a higher intellectual level, the shit actually you'll lose a lot of niggas. You know what I'm saying? These niggas ain't about edification or light. You know what I mean? And you can see it over here in this chat. You know what I mean? The people that come here, they're never attacked. They're never a subject of being exposed or fucked with or getting kicked out of shame. None of that shit. So we have cohesiveness over here without me being a tyrannical person over the crowd that comes through. And for that, I do appreciate all those that come through because water seeks its own level. And the type of things that, as far as intellectualism, we're going to have that shining a lot more over here doing interviews and reviews. And I'll be doing my own interviews of people on the streets of West Palm Beach and other places. And we've been on some travel shit. We've been on travel videos on our own, especially in our shorts and the vlogging that we do. So the shorts, vlogging, and uploads are more reflective of the real Octavius, you know what I'm saying, in my relationship, in my comings and goings and travels. So we're gonna switch that focus to this page being more in the general format for dealing with that. The backup channel, which has 800 subs, is pretty good. I don't be over there. I haven't been over there in a long time, and so we're gonna push that page if I have to deal with some of this low vibrational bullshit because I'm not being stuck over in this space. That's why I move around. That's why I don't get stuck with like labels of sectors and shit like that because once you get typecast, it's hard to change up when you're part of a crowd. You know what I'm saying? So all the adventures and places that we went on this page, you know what I'm saying? We will continue to do some things over here, but the backup page, you know what I mean? We're going to use the mess and the fuck shit to promote, to get that page up and running and monetized. You know what I'm saying? Moving forward. So if anybody has anything they want to add to what we talked about tonight, you are more than welcome to hit the link. And speak your piece. I did see somebody that want to come up here. And it's, well, y'all welcome. You know what I mean? But we're not going to get caught up in the space. And Kiki has a lot of great things going on with her. You know what I'm saying? She put it out that she's in school. And so we're looking at 2025 as a more progressive year than we did before. A lot of obstacles are not in our way. I did want to actually go forward and talk to make it known about in these spaces that's getting more familiar with some of the people that are coming from the street sector, that are migrating over here since we made more of a, we kind of like over here in the been in the black beef sector, multi sector area a lot more lately, and they're stalkers and they're following. I mean, we can't prevent people from where they want to go on the internet, and I understand that. You know what I mean? But let me see. Let me see. What's going on?
Going on? Hi, Octavius. How are you?
How you doing?
I am well. So I've
What?
been watching you guys for a minute. I am originally from the R. Kelly sector,
Oh, okay. Hold
and
up. Hold up. Let me put you on camera, Dan. All right, you here? Go ahead. So you from the R. Kelly sector? Go ahead.
yeah, Yeah, I've been watching you guys for a minute, and I'm from the R. Kelly sector, and honestly, I can't sit back and just keep watching these things. Like, I've never really been in the chats or anything, but just been watching the lives. And I was just wondering if you're fine with me speaking my piece and
What it
just
concern to
letting y'all know.
Sheena, and whatever. What's going on?
Yeah,
Yeah, go ahead. You
just to
can.
let you guys know.
All right, go ahead. Go
Okay,
ahead.
but I don't want to say her name because she's gonna try to like flag your shit. But first and
Oh no,
foremost,
don't worry about that. I'm good at that. Right? They can try out whatever they want to try. I'm master at this shit. Go ahead.
okay, so I saw her video today, which is why I'm speaking out because now she's trying to change the narrative that no, she was never for R. Kelly, that she was just against parents giving their girls to daughters, and that's complete fucking bullshit. That
Yeah,
raggedy ass, crackhead ass motherfucking bitch is a fucking liar. We were minding our
go in,
goddamn business.
go in.
We were minding our goddamn business, and this crackhead hoe
Allegedly.
reached out to the same parent that she's bashing. She reached out to the same parent that she is bashing and came with some sob story saying, "Oh, um, you guys are fighting victims also because he had a nonprofit to help other victims and with their stories and stuff, and he was gonna make a like a series on Lifetime trying to help like other SA victims in general."
Mm-hmm.
And ironically, the lady who was running the company with him, her name is Sean. She happened to realize she knows the monkey personally. So everything that Oko, Team Truth, whoever has said about her is 110% accurate. And
So let me
also, by
ask
the
you. Let me
way,
ask you about the. Where's that? Because I I have heard about. She admitted that she's been with family members and she tried to talk about childhood. But I heard a recording where she said someone from the internet told her that was wrong.
yeah,
Uh,
she told us she was on live on her own live. She was live saying this, and she went on this guy named DJ Tyson's panel to drag us. Because okay, so this is how it happened, and that's when DJ Tyson was like, "Who's a R. Kelly supporter?" He was like, "That's not normal."
uh,
Like, yeah, so this is all common knowledge, and she's trying to rewrite history when it's like, no. So this is what happened. So she comes to them, I guess, and she tells them like, oh, her daughter ran off with her daughter's kidnapped by a 40-year-old pimp, and her daughter was like in high school at the time, was a senior in high school. So her
mm.
daughter was 17, and this is not allegedly. And bitch, I wish you could fucking sue me, ho. It's freedom of speech, and there's receipts to prove
Now
all this
I'm
shit.
gonna just say
Sean's.
hold on. I let you flow, and you're gonna
Right.
have power to speak.
Mm-hmm.
If you need an hour to speak, you got it. But I'm gonna just say everything that's stated in this is allegedly, and
Yeah, allegedly.
yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. But go in though.
But that bitch ain't got no money, no way. She doesn't even have money for a
No, I
fucking
mean
motel room in her own motherfucking city.
just for
Yeah, no, I get
keepsake.
what you're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Yeah, fair use, fair use. Yeah, so everything I'm saying is allegedly. Just okay. So first and foremost, what I find extremely problematic is the fact that she is stalking and harassing you guys and also harassing Ty. Like, Ty is not worried about that fucking bitch. That bitch forgot that she made so many fucking enemies.
Yeah.
She forgot how many fucking enemies she made. Cause let me tell you what she did. So anyway, she reached out to the guy, Angelo or whatever, to the parent that she's now dragging, ironically. And she said to him and to the lady Sean, because like I don't know, somehow somebody from their city, because Sean's from Denver as well, somebody from their city like somehow reconnected Sheena with them, or Sheena reached out to Sean directly through like Facebook or something. I don't remember the exact way, but long story short, she was crying saying, oh, she's trying to rescue her daughter. Her daughter ran off with the 40-year-old pimp,
Oh wow.
and then she needs our help to rescue her. So she reached out to them, and so she was asking them, oh, that she's trying to rescue her daughter or whatever, and she doesn't have enough money for a room, and that some nigga is supposed to come and get her. Like it was like basically she didn't have money for a room, and that she was like fucking on some drug dealer nigga, but he wasn't gonna be like in town until like the next day or something. So she was like not gonna have a place to stay. So Angelo paid for a motel for her.
Right.
Yeah, so or he got her a hotel room or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then Angelo told Larry like, "Oh, maybe you guys should maybe cuz like basically long story short, Larry and Oakove and all them like what they would do is they would help victims. So basically it's like they would raise money for like people that are in situations and
Yeah,
stuff.
like victim
All the
services.
subs.
Yeah, like victim
Yeah, and
services.
basically like, if there's a parent that's like, "Oh, my daughter's missing" or whatever, like, we even like Larry even has like lawyers, like people that are like legit fucking lawyers as his like subscribers and stuff. Like people who are legit lawyers, certified lawyers, everything. So it's not no bullshit. Like a lot of his subs are educated women or women and men who like, are good people in general. But anyways, so then she came to Larry's channel and she told her story, like her sob story, but she said that like that her daughter's missing and she needs our help to rescue her daughter and all this and that. So she wanted donations, and only one person claimed to donate to her cash app or whatever, or to the cash app to help her, which was Boom Boom Room, who now she's just abandoned, even though Boom Boom Room was the one defending her against everybody when everyone was calling Sheena, or sorry, the monkey, a scammer. So um so then after that, um Angelo ended up getting her the room for that night, but then somehow Sean and them found out. Oh, so sorry. So since she didn't get a lot of money wasn't raised for her because the majority of us was like, this is complete fucking bullshit. Something seems off. This lady
Yeah.
sound like a crackhead. Like it's not making sense because like the other parents and stuff would like have receipts, like literally have receipts, have police reports, everything, right?
Yeah.
So then the monkey started going on everybody who is for R. Kelly, because we were against R. Kelly. So she started going on everyone who was for R. Kelly's platform, dragging Larry, dragging Ty, dragging everybody, and saying that, oh, that we scammed her, that we didn't help her, this and that we're not helping victims. And then she started attacking the victims. Like she built her channel dragging R. Kelly victims. So that's how she built her channel
That's how,
originally. So
and you
she's
know what?
lying.
That's what she did when we started exposing some of the bullshit with Marcus. Was Marcus out having sex with these homeless women, and his girlfriend came over here. His ex girlfriend at the time came over here, Brad, and told us about how she had to terminate a baby. That he was, just basically a rotten dude or whatever. And then we heard other stuff about some of the homeless women, even including West Indy saying he gave her BV, through his mouth, and you know what I'm saying, and he was having
Yeah.
sex with multiple women. It was a whole mess with that guy. So she became a defender of him and his sexual, deviancy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
like
she attacked
she's a
us for exposing that type of activity. You know what I'm saying? We
she
just
she's a
go ahead.
very male-centered woman. She's a
Mm-hmm.
very male-centered woman. She's desperate for male approval. She chases like she contradicts herself because one minute she claims that she grew up rich because her dad was a hustler, all this other stuff. But then the next minute she grew up in the streets, in the projects, all this stuff broke. It's like, which one is it? You like not everyone has a memory as bad as her because we're not smoking crack like her. So the thing is, we're gonna remember everything she fucking says. So then she
Yeah.
started going on every platform telling her sob story, expecting donations. And in the process, she started attacking all the R. Kelly victims. Even though the feds, the same feds that she's telling everybody to report to, she was saying that the feds are lying, all this stuff, even though the
The
feds
feds were
proved that
lying.
obviously, that these girls, that they're setting a black man up, but now she's telling everyone to call the feds when it's like, girl, the feds ain't gonna fuck with you. You're the same bitch that was bashing them. Like, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, so she was telling everyone, like, oh, the victims are lying, even though the feds proved, like, they had the receipts in court, which is why he's there. But that, even, I'm just trying to give you guys the background so you can really know her type of
Oh
character.
no, we
So then
exposed
what
over
she
here. We exposed over here the
Oh no,
scam she
no, but
did.
it gets
Yeah.
worse. But I'm trying
Go
to tell
ahead.
you something that she does. She will lie and be like, to take the heat off her. So for instance, right, like a lot of the R. Kelly supporters who were bloggers, they were friends. She would start drama within them because when everybody would drag her, she would try to get the drama off of her
Yeah.
and
Hold
then
up one
start
second.
drama with the different
Guys,
creators.
let's get these likes up. Let's get these likes up. So we got people coming over giving us exclusives and y'all slacking on the likes. Let's get the likes up. But go ahead. You got it.
Yes, everyone hit the like.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, so she would just like go around. Sorry, she would it's just like a lot. But long story short, we found like Sean and them found out that she lied. She actually like met up with some like pimp nigga. Her daughter, she knew that her daughter was dealing with that 40-year-old man since she was in high school.
Wow.
Sheena did not give a fuck that her daughter was
So
fucking with him
hold
and he
up.
was a fucking pimp.
Hold up. Do you have any receipts that she knew that her daughter was messing with a man that was older and while she was underage?
Yeah, Sean literally said it on the Whitney D interview where her and Sheena are going at it, and then Sheena's all flustered like, "Oh, since you guys want to attack me, I'm gonna get off the panel."
Oh
Like Sean
wow.
is the lady that knows her personally and is the one
Oh, so
that
somebody from
you
her
know
real life exposed that allegedly.
Yes,
Oh,
because
okay.
Sean was the one that reached out to us and wanted everyone to help her but until we found out that Sheena lied. So when we found out that Sheena lied, then the organization was like, "Why did we pay for a hotel room for you?" And that's when Sheena was like, "Oh no, so you guys only help young victims? You guys only help young victims?" But it's like, no, you originally said that your daughter was a victim, but then you're saying that no, that you're a victim over trauma that you faced in childhood, but she didn't face that in childhood because she told certain people, like Ty and them know more details of that because I never
Yeah.
fucked with that bitch, but like they know more details. Like they're not lying, they're not lying at all, but
So
they know more
I'm
details of
assuming that you
of
had
her.
saw. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you go. Go
No,
ahead.
and the reason why she hates Ty so much is because she was trying to befriend Ty. That's why she hates her so much. And that's why she's obsessed with her. So like that's why she harasses Ty and that lady warrior and like a few other people and Larry and all them because she was trying to befriend them. But long story short, she admitted to them about the whole niece thing, about how she was messing with nieces, and then she even said it on DJ Tyson's fucking panel. And DJ Tyson was a YouTuber that told her that's not normal. And then he stopped fucking with her.
And was I lying when I said that she was in her 40s when she figured out that it's not
Yeah,
normal
she
to
did it
fuck
as
with
a
a
grown
kid?
adult.
As a grown
She did it
adult
as a grown adult.
messing. Okay, so that's what I'm saying.
And then
Wow.
Sean even said this on Whitney D's panel. Like the videos are still up till this day, and Sheena's trying to get them removed. And she's been trying to
I
get in
need
touch with
those.
Whitney to remove them.
I need
It's on
those.
Whitney D's channel. So
Okay.
Sean said that when her and Sheena were like in middle school or high school or whatever, Sheena would bring girls to her like, and Sean went to her house because they were friends, so she
Wow.
didn't know, and it would just be hella people fucking
Damn.
like teenagers, and her parents would be there.
So let me just say, Trish, that's what the fuck you trying to bring around this motherfucker. But go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, so it would just be like a lot of people fucking and like this. So she's just lying, going around lying. She flew to Chicago to be in the protest. She didn't have a fucking hotel room. So she had to beg somebody to stay with them to go be in the protest, but yet she's saying that no, she never protested for R. Kelly. She protested against the lying victims. Like, no, bitch, you literally flew your ass all the way to Chicago with nothing but 25 cents in your fucking pocket.
So this is what I'm trying to say, y'all, for everybody who's listening. When I don't be lying on these people. You see, I know when I was over there in Lemon say you want to hear the fun, like fun. But see, this is where that grit and grime, what I'm saying, really exposing dirtbag, piece of shit, nasty motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Then y'all wonder why y'all get conned, y'all get scammed, all that shit, because y'all don't want to dig and look at the real gross shit of reality. That's why it's peaceful over here and not over any other space. But go ahead, you got it.
And then she does this thing for years where she goes, "Oh, I don't know why everyone's attacking me. Oh, I'm not demonic. That's demonic energy. I'm about positivity." But this bitch is the fucking devil herself. This bitch roams around looking for fights and drama and then starts crying saying she's against negative energy, but she's
She
the one
did
that
that. She
festers
does
it
that
and
all the
creates
time.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
she's the one
does
who
it.
festers it and creates it and then cries, "Oh, I'm disabled, this and that." Well,
Yeah.
you uneducated, stupid, motherfucking, ugly ass bitch, guess what, hoe? You telling people to call this person exploited children, bitch, you can be locked up because those are false allegations. Unless someone is harmed or it's child porn,
Mm.
nobody can be arrested. So you are using resources for actual victims on some fucking YouTube bullshit because your old ass don't have any motherfucking family because you can't stand your bald headed ass.
So that's true. She don't have a
Niggas can't stand
relationship
your
with her.
bald headed
She don't.
ass.
She don't have a relationship with her kids. Like they're
Her
adults too.
kids don't fuck with her. That's why the bitch was in a fucking
And
motel in
they're
her own
adults.
hometown.
That's what I'm saying. Like I wouldn't let my mama be in a hotel. Like I'll go and
Because
I'll literally sell my vehicle if that's all I have to get my mom home. You know what I'm saying?
she
Like
had to beg, she literally begged us. Like, oh, what should she say to her daughter? She had to beg Sean to call her fucking daughter, to beg her daughter to communicate with her. Sean
right.
had to literally call her fucking daughter for like months and beg her to even call her just so that they can have somewhat of a relationship.
Damn. Ooh, Lord.
Because
Wow.
she was too busy chasing dick around. But she want to talk about Sunny, who is half her fucking age, but she's a grown ass motherfucking granny, like, and don't have shit to show for it. But you want to attack a fucking child.
Yeah. I
You
mean,
don't have shit to show for your life.
if
All you have to show for your life is that you get on your back for fucking free. That's why you're broke. But you talk about all this fucking and sucking,
now
bitch. If you
how the
don't
fuck
fucking
like but
suck,
listen, how the hell you gonna go like recently she went somewhere and talking about her car got totaled. You know what I'm saying? Who knows how that happened? And she love to call somebody drunk, and we can hear her slurring, and she probably on all kind of prescription drugs, and who knows, you know what I'm saying? Allegedly, you know what I'm saying? But I know that she does illegal drugs, which is marijuana is still illegal in a lot of states. So according to the federal government, it's illegal. So she does
she
street
has money
drugs.
for weed, but she ain't got no money to take her car out of the fucking shop. She had to forfeit the
That
car
car
because she
was
couldn't afford
total.
to take
The
it out
car
the
was
shop.
a car. She showed the car. Car was total. But you're sitting in a hotel for about 2 weeks, and I'm a hustle up money in a hotel. Now you don't have no talents. You don't work. You got SS. You've been an SSI recipient for a long time. How the hell you gonna hustle up money? But every day you drinking and smoking in a hotel. That sounds like some back page shit to me.
Yeah, no,
Allegedly.
she exposes herself. She
Yeah.
prioritizes drinking and cigarettes. She wants to talk about,
Right.
Sunny needs to worry about her health. Bitch, you need to worry about your health. You're old as fuck, still smoking cancer sticks.
Right.
Literally smoking cancer sticks and then crying over YouTube like a fucking maniac. You need to get offline and go check into a fucking rehab center, into a church, bitch. Like the fact that you are attacking these people, you're doing the same shit that you did in the R. Kelly sector, harassing people nonstop and then trying to play victim because you're so fucking miserable because you have no human interaction. That's why your best friends are random motherfuckers from the fucking internet.
Oh, this is solid, Sunny.
You
Hold up.
don't have anyone who loves you in real fucking life. Fucking
Let's,
Hey.
disgusting,
I'm
old
sorry.
ass, dirty, ratchet ass bitch. And you only hate Kiki because you're mad that you're fucking poor. You're gonna live and die poor, bitch. That's why you say, oh, she
Oh
thinks she's
shit.
bougie. Then you talk about Sunny and Kiki's looks all the fucking time. Why? Because, bitch, your face looks like a fucking Halloween mask, hoe.
And we're talking about the fictional character Monkey Speaks. Me
Wait.
too.
I want to go back in the comments and laugh. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes.
Octavius, you got me blocked. I'm gonna need you to unblock me
You
so I can
blocked? I don't have you blocked.
yes, so I can laugh. I would love to laugh. I'm enjoying the commentary.
Oh,
Thank
I
But
don't know how
you.
Sonny,
you
I
blocked
just
me.
want to let you know the reason why I heard that bitch today get on a fucking panel and say, "Oh, you guys just letting her be like you're innocent." It's because just know, you guys, she's so mad because she hates herself and she knows a lot of people don't like her. She has a terrible personality, and all she does is run after men. Like, bitch, R. Kelly would never touch her, first of all.
At
She's too
all.
fucking old for his ass.
At all.
She's too, he would never look at her ugly ass. But on top of that,
She
she's
probably like,
so
do you
mad because
mind if I give you some of mine? Well,
no, and she's always crying about, mind you, she's always crying about people not liking her. She wants to be liked. But Sheena, my message to you is, how can people like you when you don't even like your fucking self?
Clock it.
And you know how I know you don't like yourself? Because the way that you talk about other people, you're still doing the same shit you were doing 5 years ago. And it's
right.
mental fucking illness if you're crying about you don't like negativity, but then you create negativity. It's mental illness when you say, oh, it's messing up my mental health. Bitch, turn off your fucking phone then, but you can't. You know why? Because when you're in that room all by yourself with your ugly ass dog, you reflect and look back at your life. And damn, you wasted 50 years of your life being
Now,
nothing.
sister, I need you to tell us about that whole thing about the kids and the family shit. So, I want to be vindicated that I'm not just lie roasting
That bitch, no, I'm telling you,
about the nieces and shit. So, this is what I
all
heard.
OCOV can confirm. OCOV can confirm. That's
So
why
you
she ran
heard
out
it
of the R. Kelly
yourself.
sector.
So you heard
Yes,
it.
we all,
Okay.
everybody heard it. Even the R. Kelly supporters heard it. That's why the R. Kelly supporters don't even fuck with her.
Oh, so
Mm.
that's why she's just been a throwaway because we was like, where the hell she come from? She came out there with like four
Yes.
thousand subs and like she had no views, and she just started eating
No
off
one
Mm.
fucks with
Sunny.
her.
Yeah, she started eating off Sunny, and
No,
then she
like
befriended
people,
me, and then she befriended me and Kiki for a little while, and then she flipped on us. You know what I'm saying? And then like she been some
yeah.
clout chasing over here. She ain't been shit since she came over here. Like
She,
she,
oh fuck.
but go ahead, y'all got it.
No, no, she was. She was. But I just want you to know that, like, honestly, just know she, what she tries to do is she tries to get people to turn against each other, and that's what she tried to do with Oko. She tried to get them to turn against each other. She tried to do that in the R. Kelly sector, try to have them beefing with each other. And then and then with the drama with the guy that's on Marcus's thing, you know how she's like she's enjoying it, like, oh, oh, it's fun when the drama is not my life. It's like, so you're picking on a guy who's young enough to be your fucking son, but
Exactly.
why won't you talk about why you refuse to let Marcus reveal your story? You know why, bitch? Because you told the man about how you touched your own fucking nieces.
Oh, let me get back in this.
That's why.
Lord,
You
y'all,
motherfucking child molester. So if anything, instead of you putting up that number, bitch, you need to call it on your fucking self.
man.
Cause look at you. You're a poor excuse of a fucking woman. Always chasing after men and always bashing women.
So I'm gonna let y'all know
But when you've
this is a
been
person.
nothing, when
Mm, go ahead.
when
I'm
you've
gonna let
been
you. Go
nothing
ahead.
but an unpaid, sorry, when you've been nothing but an unpaid fucking cum rag. Look at your life. Sheena, you never know. The way that you drag this girl, you talk about her legs and everything else, who knows? I mean, you don't have a car, so you could be walking and God forbid somebody run your ass over. Then you don't have no fucking legs either. So if I were you, while you have this time left on earth, this is the time for you to get right with God. Get right with God and get your life together. You are too fucking old to not have anything to show for your life, but attack other people, attack their relationships, and attack the way they look. But you know why? Because without your phone screen and computer, you don't want to have to sit in your reality because it makes you depressed. Because you lived your life trying to destroy other people's lives because you're so miserable instead of getting the help that you need. Sheena, you need help. You need help. This is the only reason why I'm on this fucking panel. You are sick.
Yeah. And so I'm glad you actually confirm, you know what I'm saying, for the people that's out there that, you know what I'm saying, we just don't make up shit on these people. Um, like, and the thing is, it's like when you try to leave her alone, she follows. Like,
Exactly.
I haven't done a live with her name in the title. I haven't in months. And the lives I had, I put it on membership. Like, I don't. She brings such bad energy. You know what I'm saying? And even the
She is
street
bad
sect,
energy. Not.
yeah, the street
Hmm.
sector when it was flourishing, it was her and another person that just brought the whole damn thing down to shit. Like with this fucking stalking, this obsession over people's personal lives and stuff like that. And she was talking about she defended Marcus, but all she know how to do is like be in the corner of someone a deviant ass nigga. You know what I'm saying?
But why is
Uh,
she defending a man that won't even defend her? She's defending
yeah,
a man that won't
yeah.
even defend her.
I
That
don't have no.
he doesn't even attack people, but she does it for male approval. So she makes
Yeah,
herself look like the only monkey in the circus, and
right,
she doesn't realize she looks crazy when she needs to invest that energy into getting her mind right, into getting
right,
the right mental health care that she needs.
right. And you know, um, like I'm so glad you came up here. You know what I'm saying? So like, what is her status in the R. Kelly sector? Like what it like? How do people view her over there? You know what I'm saying? And give us a
No,
little
no one
background.
even talks to her. No one talks to her. They view her as disgusting. They view her as weird. She showed up to the rally. They didn't even invite her to the party that they had, that like the supporters had like a party. They rented out a hall. They had like a party. They went to a barbecue. They had like a whole entire weekend planned. But she didn't have money for a dress, and nobody was about to spot her for a dress or anything.
So she just used to
So
go
she was just
bumming.
standing there like
So
boo boo
she
the
just
fool.
she bums. She used the internet to
Hmm.
bum. Cause she was doing that the other day. Like I'm stuck in a hotel and y'all all need you know,
Yeah, that's what
okay,
she was
yeah,
doing the same thing. That's what she does.
yeah.
She
She
was saying
just
she
did
didn't
that
have
the
no
last
money.
month. Yeah,
Yeah,
she
she
just
started crying. Everyone had their own hotel room. She went live and was crying while she was standing in downtown Chicago looking like a fool, saying she has nowhere to go. So someone let her stay in their room.
damn. Well, it's a
But she
lot.
couldn't go to the festivities, like the party. They had like a, I don't remember, it
So
was like a black
so
and white
where can
party
we
or red
find
and
this
white party.
video? Where can we find this video? And if you can,
The interviews is on Whitney D's live.
Whitney D's
Whitney
live.
D, the same girl where, yeah, where she was, where Sheena's like crying, and then her and that lady Sean. So just go on Whitney D
Whitney D. So it's
and
Whitney
then
D's
type in.
live. So we go to Whitney D's
No, I think
live.
it's just called Whitney D. Just
Mm.
put Whitney D. Just type in Whitney D in the search bar, and then put Sheena, and then
Oh,
you'll
okay.
see like Sheena and Sean.
Oh, and that's what she admitted about the kids and shit. Uh,
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
Sean says it directly, and Sheena doesn't like deny it. She just starts crying and saying, "Oh, I'm done. I'm gonna get off this plane."
Oh, okay. Damn. Yeah. I mean, listen. That's why I tell people like. That's why I was kind of frustrated tonight because I was like, you know what? I'm done warning people about uh people because I can handle my own. Me and Kiki we can handle our own, and our friends can handle themselves too. But these spaces, they don't always understand who they're bringing around or who they're entertaining. And then when you try to warn these people, they think it's you're just trying to chase clout or whatever the fuck. And I've been guilty of that too many times where I've actually tried to give warnings and then shit go to shit after certain people come around. So
Wait,
I
and I
mean,
have another thing to say real fast. I'm sorry.
go ahead.
That lady, what's her name? Oh, Bone or whatever her name is, her sidekick, Bone.
Red Bone. Yeah, we gonna call her Bone. Big Bone.
Yeah, she can't. She can't say that she's about positive healing when she's about positivity, not negative and not demons. When she literally came from the beef sector. If you're about positivity and all this stuff, then why would you be so involved and intrigued with the beef sector and invested in it? That's a paradox.
mean,
like a
I can.
contradiction.
I mean, I got tired
No,
of
no,
running
no. I'm not
too.
saying you guys, but I'm
No,
saying
no, 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 no.
no, but
It's cool. It's cool because you're telling the truth.
no, no,
See,
no,
I'm not.
no. I don't mean like
Yeah,
that. But she's saying, but she always says to her, "We're above this. We're above this." When it's like you're not above it.
yeah,
And that's another thing. And my message to Redbone, you don't know Sheena. You guys just met on a panel. You don't know her, but you defend her like you know her. But
yeah,
yet, everyone from the R. Kelly sector, nobody defends her except that stupid bitch passionately fine. But no one in the white girl, but
yeah.
no one else
So
defends her.
these women have a track record of like being protective mammies over men that have violated little children, little girls, and even being
Yeah,
raised by pimps and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
yeah,
some foul shit.
yeah.
So,
Oh yeah, and Sheena couldn't she couldn't raise her kids. Her mom had to raise them. That's another reason why her kids don't like her.
oh, so she didn't even raise her
Because
own
she was
kids.
running the
Wow.
streets. No, she didn't really raise them. She was homeless. Sorry, what the hell's going on? She was homeless. Um, she was running the streets. She was on crack. So her mom raised the
So
kids while her
did she
mom
admit
was
that
in a
she was on crack?
whorehouse.
So she admit she was on crack?
No, no, but she said it before she was on drugs.
So she was on. So she did admit to doing heavy drugs at one point. Okay.
Yeah, she's
I
had
mean,
drug
because
use.
she does get like, like
I mean,
somebody been
have
on
you seen her
drugs.
face? She has a very hard face. You can look at that
Yeah,
face
she
and
looked
tell
like
she was a
she's
drug
like
user.
like they would call it like I forgot what they would call it, but it'd be like the old prostitute face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Where they be wearing makeup so much that their face starts to sag. They used to
Yeah,
put like heavy metals in the makeup back in the day, and so the prostitutes would
yeah,
put on makeup so much. So when they got older, the metals in their skin literally make their face sag when they hit around about 45, 50 years old, and they have sagging faces. So it's called that. I forgot it called the hard leg. Like up in
yeah.
Chicago, they would call prostitutes like that hard legs, like old prostitutes with that hard leg face. You know.
That's
So
exactly how she looks. And
yeah,
also, her mom, her mom was what's that thing called? Her
madam.
mom was like what? No, her mom wasn't a madam. Her mom was the bottom bitch. So basically, her mom would be beating the girls if they wanted to. This is what that lady Sean, who is actually from Denver, even said too. Like, her mom would be beating the girls if they try to leave because when you're like a bottom bitch or whatever, or the madam, you try to make sure that the girls don't leave. That's why Sheena would say on her lives, "Oh, my mom would make sure that the girls are together." And I guess her friend Redbone claims to be a madam to a younger man who's a pimp, which is like, okay, so you guys say that you're boss.
Redbone talking about she like a madam to a pimp or something like that now.
Yeah, yeah, that her man
So this
is a
awesome
pimp. Yeah,
goddamn so that's why they so like girl shut the fuck up and
tight.
take that shit, bitch. You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah,
guess that's
no,
a
and they
man.
said it.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, and Redbone has said this out her own mouth
Damn.
multiple times. But the thing
So
is,
they over there. So let me show you how much paradox. This ain't got shit to do with you. But Shish Trish over there brought them over there like Redbone over there the other day, and this bitch out here whole goddamn claiming that she a bottom bitch for a pimp, a street pimp.
yeah, that she controls his stable. But
Oh my
but
god.
my thing is, they can't say that they're about protecting children when Sheena, your fucking dad was trafficking minors, bitch. You would even bring girls over, and that's how your parents would try to recruit. And Sean said this. Sean, like, your house was like a fuck house. It was
Damn.
like the teenage fuck house.
This is fucking
even though
crazy.
even though I can say, although you grew up in that type of environment, you probably didn't know that you were like helping them in a way by bringing your friends over. But yeah, like,
So Graciana said, "Where's
you
Sean at?"
you guys can't say that you're protecting children, but then you proudly say that your dad was a pimp and he got all the money. So you are happy that your father was exploiting and abusing women and ruined their fucking lives for forty
And it's
dollars.
apparent.
And
Like,
yet,
listen. In the '80s, those guys. When I was a kid, it's even in the '90s. When I was in middle school, in the '90s, it was girls in my class that was dating 27-year-old drug dealers and these pimps, man. You know what I'm saying? And they were like 14, 13 years old. I seen it myself.
yeah.
So it really ain't become a thing until like the talk shows like Ricky Lake, Donnie Hill, Montel Williams, and stuff like that start and then the state senators and all of they started like making laws about making where these guys they were getting caught up and they only had to do like a class for 6 months, but now they can
Yeah.
face life and slavery charges now for doing the same thing they was doing in the 90s. So it was very they were seeking little girls that were runaways at bus stops. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Back then.
And she
Yeah.
proud and she's so proud about it, saying, "Oh, at least my dad was getting money." But it's like you can't say that you're about mental health and mental healing when you want to focus on the story or break it down. Break down all the lives that your parents ruined.
Yeah.
Break down the lives that you ruined
Yeah, I mean,
by
like
victimizing
Gracie Young said,
certain
she never
people.
had a chance being raised like that, but and that's sad. It is sad, but at the
It
end of the
is that.
day, at the end of the day, this is a blind person that is trying to be on a platform leading other people as if she knows what she's talking about. And mentally ill people can seem very charismatic because they are missing certain elements in them that prevents them from having guilt. You know what I'm saying? They have a Machiavellian
Yes.
narcissistic disorder a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? So they don't feel guilt about exploitation. They don't feel guilt about they don't have feel guilt about hurting other people for money or their own personal gain. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the reasons why they get. That's the reason why the United States government gives certain people like that money, SSI, so they can stay home and stay away from society because they understand if they are on the workforce, they're although they're able-bodied, they can be very dangerous to the public at large that is not on that level. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
this is a dangerous person.
I mean, this is a woman who speaks on other people's situation, but she was a grown ass woman who saw her man in the car with the white woman and had her car filled with all her kids. She admitted this on her own live, which she now has private, after I think it was either you or Ken brought it up again.
Yeah.
But this is a woman who tried to take her life and her children's life and her man's life because she saw her man with the white woman.
Oh
You
wow. So she
tried to take. Yeah, she tried to run them off the road. She tried to run them off the
what?
road with her car. She's admitted this. What?
Oh my
Where have you
god.
been?
So she ain't dragging kids. She just want to run them off the road.
No, but
Dang.
I mean, even in the Whitney D interview, she admits it when Sean brings it up too. Like she saw her husband in the car with the white woman while she was in the car with the kids, because her husband and the kids and all them were in a hotel or motel or whatever, and then she was taking the kids to practice or something like that, and then she saw him in the car with the white woman, and then she tried to run him over. And it's like, but you want to call other people not mentally stable or say that, oh, Sunny's mama didn't raise her right. That's why she's like this. What about your mom? What about
I mean,
your
but
mom? Because if
it's
you want to
cool.
be honest, ain't no motherfucking pimp gonna impregnate a fucking square bitch. So your mama was selling pussy too, bitch.
Mhm.
No motherfucking pimp will fucking lay up with the fucking square.
That's true. That's in their culture. Yeah.
Pimp niggas only impregnate other 304s.
Yeah. So yeah, we got positive healing from the Midwest. You know what I'm saying? From the Detroit area
So
that you
your
came from.
mama and that's why that bitch fucking she be finding her siblings through fucking YouTube. You know why? Because your daddy was impregnating all his hoes so that they would feel special and not leave. Baby, it's the fucking game, bitch. It's the game.
So I mean, listen, I didn't really want to go and dig into her, but I'm gonna open it up to the R.
Nah,
Kelly
the way
space,
she
man.
been dragging y'all, the way she been
Yeah,
fucking dragging y'all,
I'm gonna
the way
open
she
it up
been
to the R.
fucking
Kelly
dragging y'all,
sector. R.
and
Kelly sector is
honestly,
more than
I
welcome.
don't want
More than welcome.
I don't
Yeah,
want Ty and all them to be dragged. I don't want Ty and all them to be dragged,
they've
so
been over
I'll
here.
speak up.
They've been over here.
I know, but she being
Mhm.
like attacking them, so it's like I'll speak up against that hoe, cause bitch, you forgot. It's not just them that don't like you. You got so many people from the fucking R. Kelly side to the R. Kelly haters that can't stand your motherfucking ass. So don't be over here fucking parading and harassing motherfuckers. Especially Sunny. That shit just like that shit just ain't right. Like that mother like I wanna let you know, um Kiki, Sunny, Mimi, whoever she be attacking, like all the girls, Is it not strange that it's girls that are beautiful?
Oh
Is it
yeah,
not strange that it's girls who are younger than her? She's projecting.
and
She is
I think it's
projecting.
sexual obsession to a certain degree too, because she
It
just
is.
came
She
out as
is.
she's into women. That's what
She is
went viral.
trying.
Go ahead, you got
Yes,
it.
and she is trying to feel better about the failed life that she lived. Although she can wake up today and change her life around, but she makes the conscious decision to not do that and instead attack people who, when they turn off their phone, when they turn off their computer, they have family members who love them.
Right.
They have friends who love them. They have a community that loves and supports them. And she does not have that at all.
Yeah, and I guess even having a
So
man
she
like,
wants,
if you do notice, and I said this about the street sector weirdos, stalker ladies, cult women over there. Every woman that gets in contact with a man, or if that man is visible on this platform, they fall out with. Why do you think that's the thing?
because they don't know how to deal with the man. Honestly, and you can't be with the man when you can't even, when you don't even like yourself, and you can't be with yourself because you're just going to keep projecting the self-hate that you have onto others. When you have a very low self-esteem, you're going to be angry and miserable every day. You're going to, like, you're going to just keep trying to find ways to attack people who aren't worried about you.
Mm-hmm.
I saw this lady. You guys don't even talk about her, and she will come attack you. It's the same shit she was doing in the R. Kelly
Right.
sector.
Right,
And
and
it's
then
just like,
but this is the thing, right? This is the thing. She'll say that we attacking her, and the other day I wasn't even we me and Kiki haven't been mentioning that lady. We've been avoiding this motherfucker, and then we said, oh now said we like in a certain space on the internet, and we had a storyline over here was getting numbers over here on some stuff that we really didn't plan at all. They start trying to make their way over here through whatever kind of means they could. You know what I'm saying? And now,
yeah,
yeah, and it's like, why are you even like, okay, the internet is big, you know what I mean? And like, it's all about repeating. Let me do this. It's all about repeating. All right, let me set this up so you can be on the big screen. I'll make you on solo. Yeah, but it's all about repeating, following us, coming where we are, having a problem, thinking that you're gonna get on a panel and tell. You know what I mean? And that's why I started my live out. You're not. There's no telling on Octavius. You know what I'm saying? That's just no one that you could tell. You know what I mean? That doesn't. You know, like I don't give a fuck. You know about nothing or nobody on here, except for my subscribers and my people that fuck with me. Put it that way. Um, but
yeah,
yeah,
and
it's weird. It's weird that she follows, and she had that guy hit the link. Uh, uh, shitty speaks, and then they're mentioning my name, so I had to pop up here and defend myself. You know, and like no one gives a fuck about you, lady. The story wasn't even
no,
about you. You and your partner, y'all forced y'all way in over there, and it's weird. Like when people don't fuck with you, we don't fuck, and it sounds like she got some separation anxiety type shit. Like people don't when people leave her alone, it makes her go more manic. It really does.
because she doesn't have friends in real life, and her kids don't fuck with her. This lady sat up and said on her fucking live, because she was dragging Ty on that live. So I'm just like, this bitch is obsessed with Ty. She swear up and down Willie Ty. That hoe forgot that so many people do not like her. Why the fuck would Ty need to make a fake profile when Ty comes under her real profile, making it known she don't like your ass?
Right.
Like,
And they'll say that,
what
oh,
type of
that's them
sense
in
does
the.
that make?
They'll get some trolls that go over there. Oh, it's Octavius and Kiki. That's definitely them in the chat. They trolling and all that. Like, no, bro, nobody worry about y'all,
that bitch is
motherfuckers. Like, no,
that
y'all
bitch
not.
is
I'm gonna say this
paranoid.
to all y'all on the street said, bro, y'all are not that important for me to go in. I had a bitch lie in court and said that I was in the fucking chat doing whatever. Like, bitch, I don't fuck with y'all. Y'all weird. Y'all fans. But you got it.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
she she's a piece of work. I mean, that's what she was doing, like with Larry, the leader of Oak Cove, and everybody else. Like she really, I don't know what it is with her. Well, I don't know if y'all, if you guys noticed that she had to take the train back to what's that place called, wherever the fuck she live at, and she was after she was done bringing up Ty and them, she said that she asked her son to take her to the grocery store, that her son was so mad that he didn't want to pick her up from the train station. Then he was giving attitude about the grocery store and said she had to make an appointment with him. And that just speaks to the to how your children really
Damn.
feel
So
about you.
he said that you got to make an appointment. Wow.
Yeah. And then she said, can you imagine my kids, like how they're behaving? But it's like, I mean, they weren't really raised by you. And you're so obsessed with YouTube. She doesn't have friends in real life. And it's honestly sad and unfortunate. And she drove, oh, that's another thing. She drove all the way to see Marcus.
Right.
She drove all
Talk
the way
about
to
it.
see Marcus. And during that time, Sonny, this is the tea. She kept saying, oh, y'all saying Marcus don't like older women, but if I wanted to fuck him, I probably could have, blah blah blah.
Right.
And it's like she keeps comparing herself to Marcus. I mean, sorry, to Sunny. Then she'll compare herself to Kiki. Then she'll compare herself to Mimi. She'll compare herself to
Right.
Ty. She compares to herself to women, and she'll say she doesn't have friends. Stay away from women who say they do not have other female friends. You know why? Because a bitch like that is male centered and doesn't know how to be a friend to women.
Right. And always
She will throw women under the bus for a nigga. Like she's the type of bitch
And
that
you
will.
look, and the thing is, you look attractive. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you seem like younger,
Yeah,
like you got a probably got a man in your life and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I'm
And
younger than that hoe.
yeah, and you like if you was over here, you would definitely be a target. You know what I'm saying? I noticed like my moderators that come over here. You look at the avatars; they're cute girls. You know what I'm saying? They're cute girls,
Exactly.
and they're the ones that they don't like. They have a problem. Oh, they have that bitch Mimi and all this kind of shit and whatever. You know what I'm saying? They're talking about Mimi or whatever. Like I Mimi be over here moderating, and that's it. And I shout out her, she shout out me. You know what I'm saying? And then that's the end of it. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know her personal life. You know what I'm saying?
She
She
was.
hasn't invited me in her personal life or anybody else. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. I mean, she like the thing is with Monkey Speaks, she comes to YouTube for validation. So when she doesn't get it, it really crushes her soul. It drives her crazy and it really makes her like sad and depressed. And that's why she said, um, what who's that? Some lady, I guess. I don't know. Sheena was saying like a few days ago, yes, I do watch your page, bitch, because I'm calculating all the fucking lies because I was waiting for this motherfucking day. Anyways,
mhm.
so um she was saying that some lady, I guess, was exposing somebody else, and I guess another person came into that chat and said they stopped going to Sheena's channel because they don't like the way that she talks about people or something like that, or about, I don't know. But long story short, she said she like the subscriber said that they stopped following her because they don't like the way she talks about people. And after dragging people, Sheena said it hurt her so much that the lady said that she doesn't like the way that she talks about people, that she unfollowed her. She doesn't like her, and it's because she seeks validation from people on the internet, when it's like you need to first of all validate yourself. But you can't validate yourself because you lived a life filled with hate. You lived a life where you're just always looking for handouts. Like, you lied to us, you lied to the organization, you lied to OCOV, you lied to Team Truth, saying that you needed a room to rescue your daughter. You needed money and resources to rescue your daughter. Then when someone finally gets in touch with your daughter and finds out, no, that your daughter's actually beating her pimp nigga's ass, that it's a mutual fight, and your daughter's saying she don't need no help, what are you talking about? Then you say, oh, um all of you guys are just mad that I'm not a young lady, so you guys only help young ladies. It's like, no, don't try to manipulate the situation and flip the switch. You finesse to get a room to go fuck some fucking poor ass drug dealer because
Uh,
you said that you were not going to have the money until a man comes down to come see you the next day. So what, were you busting a fucking trick? Like,
this is all
it's
allegedly,
like,
y'all. This is all allegedly. I want to play
allegedly,
for entertainment purposes. YouTube,
that hoe don't got
and
no money for no fucking
we
lawyer.
I get you. But we just saying this for
But
story
yeah,
time, y'all. Okay.
allegedly, this is story time. It's
Yeah.
allegedly. So allegedly, and it's like so then you try to flip the switch and start crying, and then you run off of Whitney D's panel. You run off of Whitney D's panel when Sean's like, but you lied. You said it was for your daughter. And you're like, oh, you try to overtalk people so that
Yeah.
people can't hear what the other person's saying. And you try to be so dramatic and play victim,
Yeah,
but
she
you are
tried to do
not a
that
victim.
today
You
on the panel.
victimize yourself.
Yeah, she tried to do that on the panel,
Yeah,
getting
you
all
victim.
loud.
I saw.
Anytime, yeah.
And
She didn't
talk
want
about and talk about and talk about y'all relationship when it's like, bitch, what relationship do you have? You don't have a relationship with your own children. That's why you had to run out of state
that motherfucker
because
doing
your own
struggle
children
buddy.
don't fuck with you.
That chick is doing struggle buddy sex with her goddamn fat, oopa loopa, ugly, well, discombobulated, uh, you know what I'm saying, swamp thing looking ass homegirls. You know what I'm saying? And
What
smelling like
homegirls? None of them hoes linked up with the bitch in fucking Atlanta.
right, right.
That bitch
So,
pulled up to Atlanta and was staying in a fucking trap house that looked like a fucking hourly room. And
so
then the same bitch that
she
she's
can't even get a push
dragging,
away to a struggle stud. A struggle stud ain't even trying to fuck with her. Huh? Damn.
no, like she literally, she like you drove. So first you say that you have money, you have this, then you say, oh yeah, I am on fixed income, this and that. The fact that you drove your ass all the way to fucking Atlanta, bitch, go get a CDL and make your life useful and
And
go
a bucket
become
at
a,
that. That was a
yes,
bucket.
go get a CDL and make your life useful and become a fucking truck driver
Yeah.
since you love to drive.
Damn.
You love to drive for dick, but it's when you can be driving to make money,
Yeah.
to put yourself in a better situation. Oh,
No, she
sorry.
don't
One
want to
last.
do
This is
that.
my main thing.
She doesn't want to do that because she love to call people bums and invade people's lives and believe whatever she want to believe about
Yeah,
people. But
and
at the same time, you're living off of fixed income. Or what are you reporting that to the IRS? Because listen, if the bitch want to get dirty, you on a fixed income and you're making money from YouTube and Cash Apps. Are you reporting that to your taxes? Because any concerned
that bitch
citizen,
don't even know what taxes is.
right? Yeah, I mean, so it's like all that. I'm from a report shit and all that. Like, nah, baby, nah. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you claim that you're making money from YouTube. Like, are you reporting that on your taxes? Oh, you're not. You know what I'm saying? Most likely you're not. You've probably been doing it for years, so you got some shit backed up. You know what I mean? And that'll mess up your SSI. But so she just wants to get on here and boom, get cash apps so she can get weed and drink, which she admits that she does. And then when they
And
do give her
fuck.
money, she gets high on weed. She brags about her being high on weed, uh, and talking about all the men that protecting every man. Like I'm not on here. There ain't no stories about me doing no foul shit with no woman or any other person.
Yeah. Oh,
Mm,
in Octavius, you just made me remember. She was also saying when her son came, her son was like, "You can't smoke in my car," and she was like mad that her son was like, "You can't smoke in my car."
wow. Yeah.
And then oh my god, what the fuck was I about to say? I lost my train of thought. It was something. Oh, so this is what I wanted to say. This is my message to mind you, I ain't got no smoke with nobody but Sheena. But if her homegirls want to jump in, passionately fine, the white bitch, the bitch in the wheelchair that's five
So
hundred
all of
pounds
them
and is
been
in
in
a
the R.
damn to a
Kelly.
young
So
pimps
you
nigga.
know them from way back. You know all those people like Passion and all them people.
Lindsay and Passionately Fine have been in the R. Kelly sector. The Redbone bitch is new. Lindsay and Passionately Fine have been in the R. Kelly sector. But the weird thing is, Passionately Fine is against R. Kelly.
Yeah,
She was always against R. Kelly. So it's
right.
weird that she's friends with the bitch Sheena. Like, make sense. But this is my message too. So Redbone or whatever And I've heard Sheena, like they say, oh, Sunny doesn't want to make herself what do they say, independent. She don't want to make herself independent. She could sign up for this program and be independent, be this and that. Y'all
Right.
bitches are grown as hell and ain't even fucking independent. Y'all
And
both
all on
have
that.
fucking legs and are independent and are fucking depending on shit. But you guys are mad that she has a father who fucking cares about her and is letting her stay with him while y'all bitches have to lay on your motherfucking, well, sorry, you have one bitch has to sit in her chair, the other bitch gotta smoke crack on dick to have a place to stay.
Oh
Like,
Lord.
y'all are grown ass hoes telling a woman who went through something extremely traumatic, but you focus on trauma. You don't get over something like a car accident. I was in a car accident. I didn't like, it wasn't as severe, and even I'm still traumatized till this fucking day to even drive far on the
Right.
highway at night.
It did something to me when I was younger. My first was like
Yeah.
when I was like 21. I got in an accident, and it was just minor. It wasn't nothing, but it was like I was
Yeah,
still
but I'm
shocked. Yeah.
exactly like,
Hmm.
but these are grown ass women who are on fight, who are on SSI bashing a young girl,
Right.
saying, oh, like Redbone saying, oh, she could be independent. Bitch, Redbone, first of all, you said that you got your property from your family. So you weren't even independent. If you were independent, you would have worked a job or signed up for a program to get your own place. Then you have to be a madam to a young pimp nigga who is definitely just using you for the free property,
So
ho.
this is some new shit. So this motherfucker went over to Shit's Trish channel, dragging kids, and she around here running around with a goddamn pimp, a street pimp that are known. These
She,
niggas are
yeah, she a
known for
madam.
fucking with underage girls. Like it's they meet underage girls
Yes.
in the streets all the time. Who is in
Yep.
more
Yep.
need in the streets as far as what group of women are more in need of somebody they feel like as a father figure than a girl in the streets. You know what I'm saying? That's got a
Exactly.
runaway. You know what I'm saying? From an orphanage or from a
Exactly.
messed up home. These niggas take a these girls start. I wish I could do an interview with this one girl that's local around here, and she said that she was starting to, she had a pimp when she was like 16 years old or something like that. You know what I'm saying? A Haitian girl. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah. So
All
this, go ahead.
all you know, I'm from Detroit, so where the pimp game at, all pimps turn girls out when they're minors. Most girls in the game were turned out as a child by a grown ass man. So even women that are grown to this day and in the game and saying, oh, I love this shit, they were turned out by a grown ass man while they were a fucking minor. The only
Right.
way that like grown women start in it, unless they were like sex trafficked like directly, but it's like most girls, you can go to any blade in any fucking city, they were literally turned out by a grown-ass man while they were a fucking child.
So, does
So
Sheena
like
admit
they,
to having? Does Sheena admit to having any ties to the sex industry on her own?
no, no,
Mm.
she and that's she bashes it. She says she never had to, but then one day, but then sometimes she said, "Oh, you know, when I was in the streets, I was hustling to make money. Oh, I wasn't selling cat, I was dealing drugs. Bitch, ain't no nigga going buy drugs from you because you a ugly bitch unless you pushing weight with like real drug dealing ass niggas. Them niggas were fucking you and making you sell pussy for drugs."
Oh, all alleged, y'all, but we hearing it
And
out. You
they
feel me?
glorify, I can't even see the chat. um
Yeah,
Please keep
it's
the shit
different.
up
It's
so I can
different.
see the replay.
Oh yeah, yeah, I
But
got you. Everybody on your side.
they
It's all family.
glorify okay, good. Um they glorify the game, which is so crazy, because yet they say they care about mental health, but you glorifying motherfuckers taking advantage of women and beating them when they want to leave and everything else. Then you glorify, because you know when they have them late night lives where they talking about sex and shit. The one time, then Monkey Speaks said, "Oh, this is about, you know, we talk about pimps, hoes, sex, everything here." Da 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 da. Then she
Yeah.
was saying, "Oh, that her what she say that oh yeah," And then Redbone said, "Oh yeah, that her dude a pimp and that she run the stable." Like, bitch. Like, if
I
you
have you
really
seen
want to get
pictures?
real,
Have you seen pictures of Redbone?
y'all want to be calling the police and shit. Y'all want to be calling the police and shit, bitch. I will send the feds to your motherfucking house, ho. Redbone, I will send the feds to your fucking house.
I mean,
Get you
she
and your
admitting that
nigga
she
locked up.
participated in illegal sex trafficking. I don't think that's
Yes,
something you should put online.
yes. Sex trafficking is illegal.
Yeah. So
I will
your
send the
boyfriend
fucking
is
feds. Sheena, you know how we get down to fucking Oak Cove, bitch.
yeah.
It ain't nothing to send the
That's why
fucking feds
I was
give you a
like over
fucking knock on
there.
your
I
door.
was That's why I was over there and on that panel and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like so a lot of these sectors done got commercial. You know what I'm saying? So like this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So the niggas ain't really on their fucking niggas don't know how cold this internet get. You feel what I'm saying? And that's cool. That's their reality and shit. But I like it get dirty out here, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And when you
Yeah,
dealing with
sorry.
you dealing with street people for real. You know what I'm saying? You dealing with real old, you bring burnt out street hoes. You know what I'm saying? On the internet, trying to run another hustle and scam. You know what I'm saying? And see, I understand the streets. I've been, you know what I'm saying, grew up in urban communities and just put it like that. So I know these type of people. I know how venomous and how fucked up these type of people could be when they get in your cipher. You know what I mean? All they're gonna do is bring it down to some homeless
Yeah.
shit. You know what I'm saying? Some low life shit. And now we hearing about this fucking this fat ass, nasty ass, disgusting motherfucker in a wheelchair. She is helping her fucking man exploit motherfucking young women. If that's what the fuck she's saying, she the madam. You know what I'm saying? She's so Redbone says she the
I,
goddamn madam. That ain't some shit to brag about on the internet. And that's a mission that's some sex trafficking going on by what you're seeing on the internet. And if a concerned citizen
yeah.
feels like they want to take up the gauntlet to report you, you know what I mean? I'm not here to tell people what the fuck to do. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you put it out there. You know what I'm
You
saying?
showed it. You put it on the internet. And it doesn't matter if you delete videos. Well, first of all, it don't matter if you delete whatever, because guess what? The feds will pull everything up. So it's nothing. But the thing, oh my God. Like, it's sick how they glamorize and glorify pimps and dealing with pimps. Oh, my dad was getting money. But then you say you care about mental health, but Sheena only cares about the mental health of men.
Right.
She only cares about the mental health of men because, like, and I'm not dissing any of the men that I'm
Hold
bringing
on,
up.
forgive
I'm
me.
just saying with what's that man's name? Vaughn. Other people should be like, oh, his mental health, this guy's mental health, and these are grown men struggling with stuff. So you understand mental health when it comes to men, but you don't understand it when it comes to women, and you're blaming women. And it's ludicrous,
That's
extremely
why she was so
ludicrous.
obsessed with Josiah's. And
Yeah,
Josiah's had
because
some
they find
sex
him
shit.
attractive,
Yeah, and they had some sexual shit about him doing some foul shit. I didn't really get into the story, but it was
and they
like one of y'all
defending
from the
him.
chat, one of y'all from your chat, y'all could come up and tell me more about it. But yeah, it was
No,
somebody raped
he's
somebody.
accused. He's
Yeah,
accused of beating and R-wording a older white woman, and they're
right.
over there saying, "Oh, it's possible that he was framed." Um,
Yeah, they
next,
always take the side of like this. At the same time, I don't want to look like have egg on my face because I was riding for certain people a long time ago, you know what I mean, and fighting for like, yeah, that man, free the black man, all that kind of shit, and then come to find out this motherfucker
yeah,
is a weirdo for real. So in those cases, I back away.
yeah,
Just like when they accused Marcus of certain shit,
me too.
I say, okay, Marcus, you on your own. You fucking with these chicks from YouTube or these homeless people. You on your own. I'm saying I'm just being objective about reporting about what's happening and what's being said. You know what I'm saying? But me coming and say you did that in word or not? Nah, I ain't. You know what I'm saying? That ain't my space or my place. But once the accusation is put out, I don't want to be in a position where I'm bashing victims. We had that with Brother Polite in the conscious community. You know what I mean? Where a
Yeah,
lot of people were like from the oh, we like Brother Polite, he's so smart and all this type of stuff. And this man really violated a little girl in the worst way. You know what I'm saying? And he's doing like 25 27 years in jail now. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people got
Yeah,
egg on their face because they like people, but you don't know. Like Dolomite said, no one knows where the nose goes when the nose is closed. Okay, you don't know how
exactly.
freaky or fucked up these people are in the head. You know what I'm saying? Men or women,
You don't.
you don't. You know what I'm saying?
And, and that's why you can't ever speak on someone's experience with somebody unless, like, if someone says something, you can make your own decision if it's true or not, but you can't say, I don't know. There's so much I just want to say. Like, I think it's extremely ludicrous that these ladies, like, she calls Sunny nasty and says, oh, she's filthy, she's nasty, don't take she doesn't take care of her body, all this and that. But then when it comes to Kiki, she'll say, oh, she doesn't like you and Kiki because you guys have your nose up at homeless people. And then she'll tell her subs, don't have your nose up at homeless people, don't have your nose up at this. But then you have your nose up at Sunny and you're saying she's nasty, she's this and she's that. Then you guys are saying that she should have her. And Sunny, if I'm triggering you, I can't see the comments, but if I'm triggering you,
I
please
don't.
let me
I
know
don't
and I
see
will
her
not
here.
bring up your
I don't
name.
see her here. She said I got a block, but I don't see. She's not blocked. I looked through my contacts and both ways. I don't see her blocked.
Oh,
So.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Um so like I said, they'll say like, oh, don't judge homeless, like, don't judge people, nobody should judge people, but then they're so quick to judge Sunny in her situation, and then they're so quick to like down her. And it doesn't make sense because they'll be like, they're better than Sunny, but then when it comes to Kiki, they'll say, oh, she thinks she's better than us, this and that. So it's just like, you're contradicting yourself. You're really contradicting yourself. And it's just like they say, oh, well, Sunny should do this and that. She should like get some funding or something. She should be more independent. Why does she have to be more independent when she went through something extremely traumatic and she has a support system? Why should she not utilize her support system? Why should she make her life 10 times harder by not utilizing her support system? What,
Right.
because y'all didn't grow up with the support system, so everyone else should suffer? And that's what I find problematic with the Black community, is that
Mm-hmm.
instead of wanting better for the younger generation, people want to make things harder for them just because their own lives were hard, versus other races and other cultures, they
Yeah.
try to make things easier for the next generation.
Right. Right. Right.
And bitches like them are the ones that are bringing us down
Right.
and are not breaking, like, they're crabs in a fucking barrel. Literally, the crabs in the fucking barrel analogy is what they perpetuate.
Yeah. And they
And
definitely
sorry,
manipulate
Sheena,
each
I'm
other.
using big words on your dumb ass. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
but
That
but
that
like,
definitely. Mm,
sorry, but it's just like, and the reason why. So another thing that she would do in the R. Kelly sector, she would lie and say, oh, this person did this and that. So she would tell you guys that OCOV, that they call child services on Kiki, they call child services on Sunny, everything else, when that's all bullshit. They never call child services on. I can guarantee you that they, like, no one called child services from OCOV on Sunny
oh, they
or
said I called
on
child
Kiki.
services on Sunny. I never do.
Yeah, no,
That ain't even my
honestly,
speed. Like I ain't even trying to like you know what I'm
but
saying.
she was the one who had child services number all over her chat.
Yeah, they had put it on the community walls. I remember there was one. They
Yes,
put it on the community
multiple
walls for all of
times,
them. Yeah, multiple times. Call child
multiple
services.
times,
Yeah, and she was working with some real
multiple
foul people
times.
too. Yeah, that was doing that. They were talking about we gonna call. It's about time for us to give a call to CPS. You know what I mean? And so
And Sheena, the next time you want to attack any of these people, I challenge you to go on live for 2 hours showing your fucking face. And I also want to see you help the homeless. Because guess what? Kiki helped the homeless out. But you claim that you're here to help the homeless, help everybody, help this. Bitch, we have not seen any actions that match any of your fucking words.
right, right.
We have not seen any actions that match your words. But you keep pointing your finger at everyone else. But guess what, bitch? There's 4 other fingers pointing back at you. So if you look into the mirror, which I doubt you do because you hate yourself, but if you look into the mirror, I want you to tell yourself, how can I be a better person? I need to be a better person. I want you to get on your knees like how you do to suck broke dick or dick for
Damn.
crack and pray to the Lord and ask him to heal your soul and your heart.
If she's talking
And
about
bitch,
Sheena
there's no way
Stinks,
you're in therapy.
she's talking about Sheena Stinks, the fictional YouTuber. Okay, so YouTube, you know, you
Wait, she
gotta get
what?
the fictional YouTuber. You just put like she is a fictional bitch. You know what I mean?
She is a
She's a fake.
fictional YouTuber. Everything
Mm.
she says is a story, and then the bitch is so high that she don't realize that she contradicts herself the next day.
Bro, they was over there lying
Like,
over there. But see, that's why I don't like hitting niggas links like that because, and I ain't talking about lemon, but I was like somebody I was over there shit stress because I don't like that shit when motherfuckers thinking I'm trying to prove shit because like
yeah,
I really like listen, ain't nobody on this app that Octavius because listen, I pretty much got this shit off the out the mud without no sector help. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I
mm,
fuck with certain sectors and certain spaces, but you know what I mean? I ain't claiming shit. You know, I'm just Octavius, you feel me? But
yeah,
the thing is, there ain't no nigga that made me to the point where I gotta get out here and explain to now motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So if I put out there what I put out there, it is what it is. Just like it was assuming, oh, that's so dark that you would say things about this woman being accused of sleeping with a family, but you find out
that's
it's
not
being
dark.
backed up. You find out it's being backed up by people from a whole community that this person comes from. You know what I'm saying? And
That she
then
had contact her daughter to beg her daughter to communicate with her.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
what's not clicking with people?
Mm, so
Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like
sorry.
when you're so like that's what I'm saying. Like being a truth teller on this shit because see all these niggas got agendas. You know what I'm saying? All these niggas got agendas, and 99% of these motherfuckers are fake. They clout chasers. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I mean? I hazarded my platform a lot of times for just to tell the truth about a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And you know, a lot of times you get disrespectful being a truth teller. You know what I mean? But when you see that, hey, they're witnesses. We done had three ladies that came over from the R. Kelly sect, the OCVC people. You know what I'm saying? Ty, who she
Hmm.
talked about. And now we got Positive Healing, you know what I'm saying, 313 come through to give us the same testimony about the same things that was alleged by a whole group of different other women. You know what I'm saying? So y'all get to hear what it is, and now we find out. I didn't know Redbone Goddess was sitting up there talking about she's a madam for her boyfriend that's a pimp. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the thing is, you can think she in a wheelchair, but these people, this shit, like that shit could be really leading to some real dark ass shit. You don't understand? Like, that's some street shit. This is not pimping. Pimping and like prostitution is illegal in a few states. You know what I'm saying? That
It's
shit's a
illegal. It's illegal federally and nationwide.
yeah. It can be charged with the Mann Act, especially once you cross state lines. That's what R. Kelly was charged
Yeah,
with, the Mann Act. You know what I'm saying? Um,
and the RICO Act too.
Rico,
Cause
yeah,
you bring them across state lines, you're
yeah,
racketeering. So she
yeah,
can be hit with that.
yeah.
And
Racketeering and
obviously,
corrupt organization. So those are
yep.
life sentences type shit that these women are bragging about. Like, oh, we're part of the this this pimp culture. Nothing's fly about that shit. You know what I mean? And to have the audacity to sit up there talking about kids are being dragged by uh, kin and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And even the other YouTubers within the beef sector or wherever the fuck they're from, to sit there and not do their research and then accuse people of lie about the people they have come in contact that are full of shit. How you doing, Kelly Clash 83? It's good.
When
Yeah.
all they have to do
Mm-hmm.
is literally type in Whitney D Sheena speaks and then click on the videos where it's Sheena speaks versus Sean, and it's like
Mm-hmm.
either 3 or 4 parts of those videos, and you see Sean, someone who knows Sheena in real life, going back and forth with Sheena, and Sheena just deflecting and crying and playing victim and not saying it's not true.
Okay, so we definitely gonna
But
review that. We definitely gonna review that. And
no, and I think Kiki did play one of the videos before. So has Ken.
I want to
I
get to the
think
one about
like
the family. That's the one I need to see about the family
yeah.
dynamics. so the people can hear
I
for themselves.
Ty and them might have those clips. Ty and the
I have
other
that
lady.
email. I have that email, and I'll hit them up. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
I'm not gonna make
but
her
this,
central point of what I'm talking about moving forward because I'm really tired of her.
yeah,
I like she's been like we go to other spaces and here this she popping up. Like why?
that's what she would do to us. That's what I mean. That's what she would do to Okov in general. Like she's
Mm-hmm.
like that. And also, I just wanted to say that for you, Ken and King,
Yeah.
I do not agree with the rhetoric that you guys should not be attacking women when these women attack you. You guys have a right to defend yourself verbally. It's not like you
Right.
guys are physically assaulting them. When they're the ones putting lies on your name where they want to argue with a woman, no. It's an open ring.
Well,
Once you attack
when you
somebody,
claiming that, especially with this lady Redbone, you claiming that you're in the beef sector. Okay. Now, so is it okay for a gay man to read you and talk about read you for the flash of your life and go all in your clothes and talk about all the way down to the ring of your booty hole? Okay, I guess it's cool when it's coming from a gay man, but when you sit there and call straight men all kind of yags and all kind of yags and punks and D suckers and all kinds of shit, and then they respond to you, you know what I mean? It's a response 99% of the time. With me, it's 100% of the time. I respond. And then the thing is, if you in that space, you go, oh, this is, everybody got to stand on their own out here. If I'm better at dragging or talking shit, then you get your feelings hurt because I could tell you, whatever the fuck you're saying ain't hurting my feelings. There's never been a time
exactly.
I've got on this fucking platform, somebody gave a read or a drag or whatever the fuck they want to talk about, or even a docs where I lost sleep. I have never lost sleep about this fucking app at all. Okay, so I'm
That bitch has.
impervious. I am pervious to pain when it comes to y'all words. Like I don't give a fuck. Most of y'all, especially for motherfucking for a bitch that's getting a 100% disability for mental illness. You feel me? You're crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna absorb that shit. You know what I mean?
That's why she ran away to Iowa for housing too, but also because none of her family and friends in Denver fuck with her.
Oh, so she's just an isolated hermit basically right now, and she ain't got nothing to do but sit on the internet and harass people, beg for cash apps.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's why she was willing to drive around to chase dick when she needed to drive around and get a CDL and start driving trucks, bitch. I want my motherfucking chips from Target, ho. Start driving for them. Like,
Yeah,
it's, and also, like, Redbone's dude ain't making enough money because he also drives trucks sometimes. She
I,
said,
I
so
I
it's
don't
just
really be
like,
listening to them like that. See, they'll think you'll think I would know
no,
in
I,
depth. I don't be
because these
listening to
hoes are
know what they
dumb.
be doing. Like I didn't know they were talking about
Th-
they pimping and hoeing over there and all that shit in depth.
yeah, when they have late nights, like when they attack Ty, then later they start talking about men and they start like exposing their own lives. So it's like that's the dumbest thing you can do because you're bringing everybody who hates you's attention once you talk about the R. Kelly sector. So we're hearing all the lies that you're saying, but I mean all the things that you're revealing,
Mm-hmm.
but I
It,
just don't like how they put the expectation on Sunny. Oh, she should get her life together. She should go be more productive. She should be more independent. When it's like, look at your own life. Your life does not illustrate what you're trying to pin on that girl. You're not even
listen,
living the life that you're talking about.
everybody has a right to be left alone. If someone's not messing with
Yeah.
you, someone's not messing with you. People had an issue if I forgive somebody, or I can look past indiscretions with somebody, and then they have an issue with it. You gotta understand, I'm the one dealing with the doxing. I'm the one dealing with the harassment. I'm the one dealing with a lot of different things that take place as a consecrator on here. Like I experience more bad than I have good a lot of times on this YouTube app. And if I squash beef with somebody and it allows me to breathe a lot deeper, you know what I'm saying, and I can focus on other things, then that's what I'm gonna do. But at the end of the day, I don't need the questioning of my decision as for it from anybody. And personally, if anybody has any kind of problems with my decision making on here, they can kiss my ass. You know what I mean? Straight the
You're a
fuck
grown
up.
adult.
Yeah, I'm
You're
not.
a grown
Yeah,
adult.
I mean, yeah, because I could guarantee you, I never just struck up a live stream and got mad about the next person squashing beef or doing even starting the beef. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
You an
she was
adult.
beefing with Vibes Queen, and now they're best friends. She was
Yeah,
beefing with Vibes Queen. They were exposing each other, all this stuff, and then now they're best friends. So she needs to like look at herself. She can't be mad. But the thing is, what she wants everyone isolated. She doesn't
yeah,
like when y'all come together and drag that bitch. That's what she tried to do with OCOV. She tried to break everybody up with her lies, but everyone just laughed at that hoe like it was nothing. Like she did that with the R. Kelly supporters too, but then they ended up coming back together. Yeah, but they ended up coming back together. And 2 days ago on a live that's now hidden, she said that she's gonna dox Truth Strong Warrior TSW OCOV. That she's gonna expose her, and then
damn,
she was talking about TSW Warrior's mom on her live, like.
yeah.
And I don't even want to repeat what she said about
Hey,
that
listen,
lady's
I'm gonna
mom.
open up. I'm gonna open up my platform to the R. Kelly sector, and for people, since this person want to start digging and where my origins on the internet and fucking with people that I know for long term, we're gonna learn a lot more about this bitch. Okay, we're gonna learn a lot more about this
Yeah,
motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, if you want to clout chase me, then shit, I'm gonna clout chase the I guarantee I'll be more accepted in the R. Kelly sector than you are. I can guarantee you that. I don't have. Let's
yep.
see.
Because
We are like
mhm,
we over here. We move around. Like we YouTubers. We ain't no motherfucking locked in niggas. You know what I'm saying? We'll move. I move the fuck around. Everybody know me. People know me from all over the fucking internet. Places I forgot about. I'll move the fuck around. And if you want to keep focusing on me and talk about me and my woman and shit, you sending emissaries over here to fuck with my channel. Mr. West cannot come up here. You know what I mean, bro? You're a troll. If you listen, if
no,
you're
don't
not
let him
willing,
come up here.
no, he got blocked. Yeah, I banned him from the studio. I ain't trying to talk to that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like he came up with a picture of some goofy shit. You know what I mean? So it's a goofy ass niggas and clown ass niggas. See, when you can't get on here and show your face and shit and stay on camera, you got insecurities as a man. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You got insecurities as a man. Like if you're not comfortable with you, oh, people can talk, say this and that. You know what I'm saying? But motherfuckers ain't riding me out for my teeth, my hair, none of that shit. Because I'm a good looking ass nigga for my age. You feel me?
exactly.
If you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying, be confident. If I wasn't good looking, you know what? I'd be on here snagging tooth like a motherfucker. And I wouldn't give a fuck.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That group think shit.
Exactly.
Yeah. So and you ain't not gonna shame me or shame anybody around me for and we ain't losing sleep over here. We don't give a fuck. Period. Yeah.
Exactly. And she say she don't give a fuck, but she gotta respond every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
But her daughter Ajane cannot stand her.
Well,
Ajane
you ain't saying her
cannot
last. Don't
stand.
say her last name. Don't say her last name.
No, no, I would
Yeah.
never do that. I'm not saying her
Mm-hmm.
daughter. I would not say her daughter's last name. I already feel sorry for the life that her daughter had to live. Like I would never do that. I'm just saying her first name, Ajane. That which I think is a pretty name. But like I wish that girl the best. I'm happy even though she had an ain't shit mama, she was still able to graduate college.
Oh, okay. That's what's
And,
up.
and do good for herself.
And listen,
Although,
I've seen those type of dynamics. Uh, it was
mhm,
a young girl from my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? That was going through a lot. She went to Juilliard. She became a ballerina, a dancer.
that's
Now
good.
you know what I'm saying. He got straight A's and stuff like that, and the community supported
Yeah.
her. But her mom was on crystal meth. You know what I'm saying? Mom, I did wandering around trying to sell turn tricks to this day, and she had to leave. You know, we she called my family, and at one point we basically uh, bought school books, and you know we teamed up as a family to help her out get shoes and stuff. And now she's a grown woman doing
Yeah.
very well. You know what I mean? So that does happen, and you can have ain't shit ass parents. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And but there was that young girl also had a teacher from the a teacher at school saw that she was what she was going through and basically
Yeah.
and adopted her in, watched over her, and helped her get to that point. So sometimes for certain kids that they can see
That's
that
good.
is smart and that is smart and talented, there is some grace, you know what I'm saying, for them too. But it don't always have. Well, I was such a great parent.
There
This is
is.
what I raised. The community can do a good job too. But the horrors and the nightmares, I can tell you,
Yes.
seeing your mom out there doing turning tricks, smoking crystal meth, crack, and I'm not talking about that lady right now, but I'm telling you about real
Yeah,
life.
just say general.
Yeah,
Hmm.
in real life, and our sister,
No, I
and
understand.
then her younger sister went wayward. You know what I'm saying? And went into the lifestyle of being on drugs herself, and doing some type of activities they shouldn't be proud of. You know what I mean? But that happens for some kids, man. You know what I mean? But people can brag, oh,
Yeah.
I did that. Look at my kid. You know, I'm like, nah, you ain't did shit for
No.
him. Yeah, you did shit for him. And the truth is,
Because
let me just say this,
hmm
but the truth is, when you got somebody that's mentally ill, right? Uh, that's 100% mentally ill. We used to have this girl call into this show I was on way back around about 2000. I used to do call-ins, and they used to record a
yeah.
YouTube video, and the lady used to call in, talk about all this disgusting stuff happening in her family, and then it came out that she was on crystal meth. You know what I'm saying? And she was mentally disabled, and all this stuff. Her family confronted everybody, said, "No, this lady is lying. We are not like these type of people. We're not pimps and hoes, and we're not street people." You know what I'm saying? She actually came from a good, but she was mentally ill, and she was on drugs. So these type of people like Sheena, you can't believe shit they say, even about their own family. You know what I mean? You can't really
You
believe shit
can't.
they say.
And the thing is, in general, it's like, you know, she uses the excuse that she had a hard life, but in life in general, you have a choice to be a victim of your circumstances or to try to make your circumstances stepping stones to your success. Life is all about choices. Unless there's something that happens beyond your control to you, it's about choices for the most part. So, like I said, you can use your horrible circumstances or your childhood, like if you had a bad childhood, you can use that to victimize yourself forever and just be stagnant in life. Or you can use that as a stepping stone to your journey to success.
Mm-hmm. And that's some
And
powerful
I feel
points.
like, yeah. And I'm sorry if I was talking too much, but I just want
Oh
like you
no, you
guys to
good.
know.
You good. You good. I mean, it just validates what I'm saying. See, like I ain't worried about numbers, and I ain't worried about all that shit. It's just see, this is what I do as a truth teller. I'll take the time to get the exposure on these type of demons. You feel what I'm saying? And so
Yeah.
it's documented, and that we have eyewitness. We know where to search for this type of stuff. You know what I mean? And we don't do lie roasting and shit. You know what I'm saying? We ain't lie roasting. We ain't putting no false allegations on niggas. And we saying allegedly, if we a lot of information, I I gotta collaborate. You know what I'm saying? So this is
Yeah.
allegedly at this point, but we will go and find
Yes.
those videos, and we'll hear the shit for ourselves. We'll do a review on the video. I mean, if the lady want
Yes.
to keep focusing on fucking and stalking and shit, we're gonna start digging in her shit. And the thing is, you can dig in mine all day. It's nothing. It's nothing that's gonna. It's nothing that you're gonna find. Like I've been doxxed. I don't have a criminal record whatsoever. You know. So.
And even with them doxing or with Sheena doxing or whatever and claiming she's gonna dox TSW and all this other stuff, it's like, okay, why won't you go dox a fucking job, bitch? Why won't you go dox how, like, you should, like, if you have enough time to be on fucking YouTube, you should be Googling free therapy, um, Googling like books that will teach you how to build your life together while you're having a midlife crisis in your fucking 50s,
Right.
how to build strong relationships with your children now that they're grown adults, but instead you're using it to harass other people whose lives you envy.
And this
Like
is state
she's so
sponsored.
mad
Yeah, this is
that all
state
of you guys are,
sponsored harassment. Like the government is literally taking care of you, and you're using that free time to get on here and fuck with people that's asking to leave us the fuck alone. That's all. You could go your own way.
Yes.
Like the truth is, she has been given the opportunity to go home her own way, do her own thing. You know what I mean? But imposing yourself in certain spaces, you could go wherever you want to go on the internet. But I find it interesting wherever when Sunny was going to the Mo 3 sector, they was over there eyeballing her in the Mo 3 sector, doing reports on what
Be-
she did or who cussed her out in the Mo 3 sector. Then now she comes over to this space, and then we had a storyline over here, wasn't doing street sector commentary. They try to impose themselves to come over here. I have never went over into the R. Kelly sector to like dig and and find out and sit on panels. I'm telling R. Kelly sector about this lady Sheena or whoever she's dealing with. I don't give a. We don't care. You know what I mean? I don't understand why. What's the? And I understand I'm dealing with mental illness, and sometimes I have to tell Kiki that these people don't think normally. That's why they're on drugs. You know what I'm saying? They're already labeled mentally ill. They're on drugs. They're on prescription drugs. You know what I'm saying? They're also alcoholics. And at the same time, you're drunk and high on weed, calling somebody else a lush or a drunk. Like that
they
doesn't make any
also
sense.
like, and this is my message to you and Ken. Like um I really love the fact that you guys defend Sunny and Kiki because that's what makes, well, not even that's what makes them matter, but it shows like how you guys like defend in each other, you know?
Yeah,
It shows a sense of love, even with like you and Ken, our brotherhood, whatever. Oh, and King, like all of you guys, you know? And it makes them mad because it's not only just mental health, it's also the fact that these people hate themselves.
yeah,
They hate themselves. They can't even stand to look at themselves in the mirror. And it so this is my message to Mimi, Sunny, Kiki, and women in general. All three of the women that I just listed are beautiful. Beautiful girls, right? Beautiful with or without makeup.
yeah.
Beautiful. Like naturally just
Pretty
beautiful
lady,
girls. Yeah.
glossy. Yeah,
All of them.
yeah,
All of them. So it's like you have to understand that when women have, well, sorry, when humans in general, and this is why they attack you and Ken too, because you guys are confident niggas. You, Ken and King, you guys are confident niggas, you know? So it's like when people have a very low self esteem, they want everyone else to feel low about themselves. They want everyone else to hate themselves. They don't want people to get up and feel good about themselves. They get mad that Sunny will be in the house, do her makeup, hair, whatever, look like a bad bitch. They don't want that. Why? Because even when they leave the house, they looking raggedy as hell. You know why? Because they don't feel good about themselves. You and Kiki go on your vacations. You guys go outside. I saw a picture of Ken outside. Like, you guys look like you enjoy life. You guys take good care of yourselves. When you go outside, you are a confident person
mm-hmm.
because you care about your appearance. Why? Because when you look good, you feel good. How you dress and how you take care of yourself is like, it's a reflection of how you really feel about yourself. Where it's
Right.
like, even if you're just at home, just, spraying perfume on, spraying cologne, putting lip gloss on, braiding your hair, whatever, shaving your hair, it's like people who are insecure, when they hate themselves, they want everyone else to feel the same way
Yeah, I
because
got the
they
shea
can't.
butter right in front of me. I got the shea butter.
Yeah, because they
Yeah,
can't.
and the tea
They
tree
can't.
oil, shea butter, all that. You know what I mean? It's just
Yeah, so because they
yeah,
can't wrap it around their head, like, oh my gosh, how does this person feel so confident, but I don't feel confident about myself? I don't
yeah,
even. Oh, I don't even like to walk to the down the street to the grocery store because. Oh, like I feel so down, or I look down at the ground when there's a group of people at the grocery store or at the gas station because I feel so ugly, right? So when you are an ugly person,
yeah.
when you are, and I'm gonna be vulnerable, I dealt with like low self-esteem when I was in middle school as a child because I was
I
bullied,
mean, we
but
all
I
I
was
dealt with
never the
it. I dealt with
bully.
it before. I dealt with it before. I dealt with
Yeah, because
we
I
had
was
slight
never the
struggles. Yeah.
bully.
Mm-hmm.
I was never the bully. And unfortunately, these are adults who never got the healing that they need. They weren't hugged as children or even as adults. They weren't hugged on. They weren't told, you're beautiful, you're handsome, I love you, this and that. So they get satisfaction out of projecting their own insecurities and hurt onto others
Right. Right.
instead of fixing themselves and looking deep into their soul and getting rid of that feeling.
Yeah, I mean, these spaces, what I have to be realistic with myself. It is, and I've done commentary of others. Uh, I've I've had shows where I be the best in these spaces. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
probably, and I won every fight. You know what I'm saying? Like there's, people don't like, people ain't gonna give you flowers, but I won every fight I ever got into. But at
Yeah.
the end of the day, what I do realize when I was at my highest, as far as like with beefing, I was at my fattest. I was,
Yeah.
I got to a place where I was not up on the up and up, and I didn't even know what was happening to me, right? But
Yeah.
the feeling of actually celebrating of like, yeah, tearing somebody down emotionally, it does have its backlash on you physically and mentally, in some kind of, even if you are confident. Um,
Yeah.
and the thing is to, like I'll say, even at the starting of this video, to perpetuate, okay, where are we going with this type of activity on YouTube? Because it's a rat race getting you nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And that's why
Exactly.
a lot of people that have been here that are not popping, they never look back. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
of getting real success on this platform. You know what I mean? Getting real success, getting real money on here. You know what I mean? I don't know nobody that's making thousands of views on a regular, what I'm saying, that's beefing on the daily. Like they're not, what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
making millions of views and being a YouTube personality. It goes against that. And then the thing is you get caught up into, oh well, once you do make it, you said this in 2023 or some shit like that. That's
Exactly.
homophobic. Oh, this is homophobic. This is that. This is anti. This is anti female or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? Or you would say it. It's like they did Kevin Hart. So
Yeah.
um, this space, these spaces are based off low self esteem, and
They
a lot of them,
are.
these spaces are based. That's why when we started Street Set, it's supposed to be in reviews. Me and Kiki knew that. You know what I'm saying? That these spaces are based off low self esteem. You know what I mean? That's why so much drug
Yeah.
abuse. That's why even when Kiki decide to, when she had her relapse the last two times, the crowd comes in for the low vibrational shit. You know what I'm saying? When she do high
They
vibrational
do.
shit,
Because they're like, yes. They're like,
yeah,
yes.
they
Hmm.
celebrate that she's one of them, and they act like they're different.
Exactly.
No, no, no. Like, and the thing is, if you're standing on sobriety, mental health, truth, you could become the enemy number one. You could be the one that is being, you're the one that they will vilify. You know what I'm saying, and make you feel like, oh, you try to make you feel like as of one of them. But the thing is, it's like moving beyond this space. You know what I mean? What is it to me to be in these spaces and I don't beat the game 5 times? You know what I mean? If I beat the video, I beat Mario Brothers one when I was a kid, like at least 20 times. After a while, it's time to get Mario Brothers 2, 3, 4, all that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
that to the point, like I played that shit when I was like 8 years old. Why the fuck would I want to play that shit now as a grown man? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like moving forward and moving out of certain spaces because there is no productivity. And the thing is, what I don't like is that they follow, and then they feel like they want to snitch to anybody that you get contact with. We had Kiki got it cool with this one guy named Dante from the prison sector. Then what they did, they
Mm-hmm.
bombarded him with emails and, oh, you need to know who Kiki Prime is, and she gets drunk, and you know what I mean, her boyfriend, blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? Bombarded that man with all kind of shit that, like, why? Why can't you go your own fucking way? If I'm a fuck nigga and I'm all kind of bitch ass niggas and all that kind of shit, and we're weirdos, we're strange. Why is it that if we're making moves to get away from you, why is it that you're following behind us? You know what I mean?
Because they can't leave. They've never been anywhere but their front porch. Like these people, you gotta understand, they want to like terrorize your life, especially Miss Speaks, because
Mm-hmm.
I know how she gets down being from the R. Kelly sector.
Yeah,
And so it's like, you know, like she's a very like vindictive person because she's miserable,
yeah.
right? And so like people who are from this sector who defend her and say no, she's not like that, this and that, y'all don't know her. Redbone don't even know her. And like, they don't know her. They think they do, but they
Do
really
you know that
don't.
troll?
And
Do
she
you know
just,
that troll, Mr. West? Do you know of him?
no, he's
Oh,
not
so
from
he
the R.
so he
Kelly
so
sector.
he just knew, and he just fucking with people.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
There's never been. She never had any male people on her side, and then there was males on the R. Like the R. Kelly
I mean,
supporters
because
don't
it
fuck
would
with her.
look bad as a man. I'm in a space. I'm on a panel with a woman that has committed to fucking family members. You know what I'm saying? Like that'll make me
Yeah,
look really bad. Like, you know what I mean? Because what's strange about it is that I've seen it where women have threatened other women to do things to their underage kids on some pedo shit multiple times. They breeze right over that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if we
They'll
want to
breeze right
talk
over that.
about it too,
Mm-hmm.
if we want to talk about it, uh, Miss Speaks said to Ken that she would R-word him with the deal. I'm not gonna finish because
Yeah,
I'm not trying
yeah,
to
yeah.
have
She
your
sure
video
did.
go down,
Yeah, she did. She did. Yeah, she said she would.
which is SA, which
Yeah,
is SA.
sexual.
So
Yeah,
it's like
that's
you're
a
you're
threat.
making threats of SA,
Yeah, that's a threat.
and
Yeah,
once
that's a.
again, you're wasting the time for the children. Like, this is how I know these bitches are stupid. I'm sorry, it just made me so mad again. You're wasting like the resources for children that are actually genuinely being exploited and trafficked over some YouTube shit. You're calling the line for children over someone saying something about children versus actually posting nudes of them and beating them and exploiting them. Why won't you call the line for your homegirls, boyfriends, hoes or whatever?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. And she said she out there currently involved in sexual exploitation of women, and it could be young boys too. We don't can't just put it past.
yeah, we don't know.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
don't know. And
They
he
pimp.
and since
They
he's a
pimp
truck driver,
transgenders. Yeah, they pimp
yeah.
transgenders too. They pimp transgenders
And
too.
then
So
my phone's on 4%. But I'm sorry, one
yeah.
last thing. Because I'm supposed to be at this restaurant, but I'm in my car. But one last thing I have to say is, um, by the way, before I make this statement, Marcus, if you're listening, these are my own thoughts. These do not reflect the thoughts of the Primes or anyone else. These are my own thoughts. Okay? So, Marcus is smart, right?
All
Because
right.
I feel like people like the monkey, oh, I shouldn't say that. My misspeaks. They love watching his channel and quote unquote breaking it down and breaking down every video, but then they don't like their lives being a spectacle because it makes them feel better about their own lives. So they have all these solutions on how to fix these other people's lives, even though when you look at their lives, they haven't even fixed their own lives themselves.
Right.
So it's
And
more of a superior thing where it's
and
like,
Marcus content is based on a lot of incest. He talks about that a lot.
it's based on sexual stuff. And
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest, he's exploiting these people for $10.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like you're exploiting them and you're making them relive their trauma for $10. Like,
Yeah.
if you're gonna do that, at least give them resources to free therapy centers. At least, like, as a content creator, like, there, like, why won't you go, like, become friends with people that work at therapy centers in Atlanta so you can connect them with them. There's a lot of free organizations. So, and then also, like, there's a woman named Beauty to the Streets. She's from LA. She genuinely helps homeless people. She started in LA, now she's in Vegas. She goes to other cities sometimes. And she literally comes on Tuesdays, buys burgers, everything, helps them with stuff, to the point where now, like, Target, even makeup lines, wig companies are sending wigs, so, like, she gives the women wigs and stuff. Some of them have trauma. One of them was in a domestic violence situation. Because she used her platform, they were able to get one of the girls housed. Like,
Right.
they're able to get them into transitional housing, where now LAPD, well, now she moved to Vegas, but when she was living in LA, LAPD and all these organizations started working with her to help people.
Yeah, and that's what we thought Marcus was the type of time Marcus was on. Because when we met, we knew of Marcus. Me and Kiki started doing homeless work for giving out. We gave out toys last year, the year before last, rather than.
Yeah,
We
and
gave
what has Sheena gave
not
out?
toys. We gave
Nothing.
out
Sheena's
gifts. We
giving out
bought
nothing.
gifts. We packed them. We packed them. We even had our crowd participate in the gift giving, and we gave out a lot of gifts to seniors, and we on ground giving it out to the homeless. Like, we filmed it, gave the stuff out to the homeless. So we thought that, I'm saying, this was something that, okay, that uh, Marcus was the type of time Marcus was on. But when I saw Marcus do some of those videos about my daddy was my first, and my son could be my son is my brother, some shit like that. It was like, I was like, God damn, like, and then now it all correlates with people like Sheena that got involved in the sector,
Yeah.
and then other women that talk about their childhood trauma, the sexual trauma, get involved in the sector to get around him and be a protection, which they thought it was, I'm saying, of him
Yeah.
was. I just found that, like, this is, and then now we're hearing about certain women in the space that are participating in sex trafficking in some form of fashion. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yep. Saying gotta run the stable. But yet he's also truck driving. But that's why I'm like, they're saying sexual exploitation, but it's nothing to literally have the feds and have local police investigate the sex trafficking going on at the residence of Redbone,
Mm-hmm. I wanted to
to
tell
her own
everybody out.
admission.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, she need to be. I mean, listen, I ain't advocating for all whatever people want to do, but if she put it out on YouTube, I'm not saying I'm doing any damn thing illegal. I'm not. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? It's my first time talking to Positive Healing, and if she feels the need
Yeah.
that that's what she wants to do, you know what I'm saying? That's her opinion to do that. You know what I mean? But
The thing
I'm
is,
not on
how do
here
you
saying
not know
I'm
if I
picking.
already did that?
But see,
What
yeah,
I'm just
exactly.
gonna say, how do you not know if I already did that? Because the thing about the
Damn.
feds, they don't let you know. They just keep investigating,
And just
working, and
watching
working, and then
your
when you
ass.
least
Yeah,
expect it,
yeah,
they get as much evidence as possible to make sure that you're locked up for at least a minimum of,
yeah,
oh shit, sorry, for
yeah.
at least a minimum of 20.
My issues on here has only just been with women over 40. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Ain't been nobody even under 4. Ain't nobody like shit. All right, and just minimal complaints. I ain't never hurt nobody, did nothing to nobody. But I'm not on here claiming to be Mr. Pimp, and I'm sex trafficking hoes from state to state and all that. And then I ain't the sidekick pimp. I ain't got no Kiki, ain't no madam or nothing like that. So we good.
Exactly.
But anything in closing? 'Cause I'm about to get up out of here. And
No, my phone's about to die.
I don't want you to be a stranger. Come on through. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
well,
saying?
I'll be here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
I'll
I'm
be here.
and guys, like I say, go to my main page and get. Let me go ahead and do it myself. Then. Sign up to my backup page, y'all, and I'm not gonna constantly make this about them people over there. but we definitely going to
Yeah.
stay on. I'll stay on it on my backup page.
Even one of these moderators.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay on my backup page, and I want y'all to go ahead and get familiar with my backup page.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, everyone, have a
All right,
great
peace.
night. Bye.
All right, peace. So let me go ahead and give y'all that right now. This is the backup page, and we're gonna be doing lives over there a lot more, because I know the weirdos ain't never going nowhere. We got to just stay alert to that. But they're not gonna crowd up my space on my main channel. You know what I mean? Because we worked hard last year to get to a certain space, and we had these disgruntled, hateful, evil people come along, being influenced by all types of influences. And like I said, just a recap of the show. No disrespect to Sis Trish, but lady, I don't know you or enough, or I don't respect you enough to lie to you. Like you're not that person. You know what I mean? I will probably lie to my mother about something. You know what I'm saying? I have one mom, and when she dies, it's a wrap. You know what I mean? That's a wrap. You know what I mean? I went to court the other day. I ain't lied to that goddamn judge. You know what I'm saying? I ain't lie to that judge and give a fuck about. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Other than that, that's it. No one has no respect. I have no respect for people on this platform enough to give a fuck about your opinion, truthfully. But if you're gonna speak of my name, be correct about it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? If I say certain things, hey, you know what I mean? If you're ignorant of certain things, you're ignorant of certain things. You don't know every goddamn thing. You know what I mean? And how dare anybody think that I have to explain a motherfucking thing to anybody? You know what I'm saying? Not at all. Not at all. That's very insulting. To like, listen, call me crazy, call me whatever the fuck, but I ain't no goddamn liar on this page. I am not a liar. I'm not a motherfucking liar, and I don't give a fuck what space a nigga come from. You know what I mean? If you're speaking on my name, I will address you. I will address you if I feel the need to. You know what I'm saying? If I feel the need to address a motherfucker, I will. Period. You know what I mean? Period. Point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? And after that, we good. Everybody, we good. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just letting you know what we doing moving forward. I'm working on some creations right now. Well, we're gonna be in the same vein of things. We're gonna be in the same vein of things over here, but more uploads, more shorts are gonna be on this page. More mainstream interviews. Like, and if you're somebody like Positivity 313, you know what I'm saying, that came up here. If you're somebody like her and you want to do basically do a tell all like what she did tonight, you know what I mean? There was a pretty good conversation that we had. You know what I mean? And everything was alleged, you know, for the record, you know what I mean? But we had a great conversation. If you want to have a conversation, I wouldn't mind having that on this channel. You know what I'm saying? Where we have a conversation about certain things, to expose certain things. And I would invite that more over here. But the backup channel, you know what I'm saying, for some ratchet shit, you know what I mean? Niggas gonna be treated, all that beefing and shit, you're gonna be treated just like it is. It's gonna be treated as some bottom feeder shit on a low level page. You know what I'm saying? And if it gets numbers or whatever over there, cool. If it gets struck over there, cool. You know what I'm saying? Then we just drop that shit. We'll keep moving. You know what I'm saying? But 2025, I'm not carrying the same motherfuckers, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not carrying the same motherfuckers. You know what I mean? I got 1 million subs. I had that nigga Mr. West try to come hit the link. Like, million motherfucking subscribers, million motherfucking haters out there. Yeah, I got more haters than I got motherfucking supporters. You feel what I'm saying? And the nigga can't explain what I did to them. And personally, I don't give a fuck, right? But moving forward with everything, we're not giving a fuck about the haters. I'm letting the haters know I don't give a fuck about your opinion. I don't give a fuck about anybody's approval. And I can guarantee you that. And please don't find out the hard way. You know what I mean? I'm still Octavius from 2023. You know what I'm saying? And I would terrorize this shit. I fucking will if I need to. I will. I don't see none of y'all. Nobody's my competition in this space at all. And go tell them, tell that shit. I don't give a fuck. Okay? I'm gonna letting it be clear because niggas gonna get the warning. They can say, oh, there's only so many people here. You know what I'm saying? We got over 600 views on the video right now. But I'm letting it be known. Call me on some bullshit, and I'm gonna show you some bullshit. You call me a bitch nigga, and I'm gonna show you how much of a bitch nigga I can be. Okay? And you ain't gonna fucking like it. You're not gonna like it. You ain't gonna like it. I guarantee you that. You know what I mean? And I'll use your clout. And listen, when I came to the black sector and I started streaming and shit, niggas saying, oh, you put my name in the title for clout. Yes, I fucking did. And I will do it again if I need to on my backup channel to get my fucking numbers. You know what I'm saying? This is a fucking video game to me. You know what I mean? I don't have no emotions to this shit. You know what I mean? I'm being nice and shit. I'm trying to cooperate with motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? But play with it. Play with that bullshit. Thank y'all niggas certified, whatever the fuck sector you from. Yeah, bitch, I crushed multiple niggas across multiple fucking platforms, across multiple sectors. And I'm impervious to pain. You know what I'm saying? Or damage. You know what I'm saying? This shit's a video game for me. All right, y'all, please hit that like button. We're going to get up out of here. I know it's late. Enjoy your work tomorrow. If you catch the replay, hit the like button. Shout out to all the supporters. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that came through with the likes and shit. If you feel free, you know what I'm saying, to stream over, want to send a super chat, a cash out, feel free to do all that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm the destitute nigga. I ain't big one time for nothing.